Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to
A podcast will save this relationship.
I'm Joshy Him.
I'm Sarah She Her.
And on today's episode of the podcast, we talked about...
Our content being stolen.
Yeah, we did a little bit more in depth than like the few times that we've posted or talked about it.
Yeah.
We also did Starkit's prophecy as per usual.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And we did our Reddit stories as per usual.
Yeah.
And it was terrible.
And it was awful.
Yeah, it sucked. This podcast
Don't
episode
listen.
sucked, everybody.
This one's terrible.
I hope that hypes you up to watch the rest of it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode in all seriousness. I mean, it was a good one as per usual.
Yeah.
Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell if you're on YouTube, and rate 5 stars on Spotify and Apple.
Indeed.
And don't forget to check out our Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee at those websites /APWSTR.
And if you want to jump to the Reddit stories, there's a link in the description that has the timestamps, okay?
Don't worry, it's just all the way at the bottom.
It's all the way at the bottom. Just keep scrolling.
You gotta scroll through 15 ads.
You don't have to listen to an hour of us talking nonsense. You could just skip there.
Yeah.
Okay? All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy the show, everybody.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, let me have my coffee. I have no LaCroix.
Let's jump into it.
I have no seltzers.
I was just going through withdrawal.
I'm going for fucking withdrawal. There's Alex, whatever his name is.
The lawyer?
No, what?
Oh, never mind. Law overruled. I thought because his name is Alex. I'm sorry.
He's the TikTok guy.
He's also Alex the lawyer is also on TikTok.
Well, okay. Well, fuck me then. Okay. Jeez, whatever. Alex, I think his name's Perlman, right? Alex.
Oh, Alex Okay, Perlman.
The glasses, beard, red hair
from Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know he met the president.
Why?
Because of the I-95 fucking tanker collision. He got invited by the governor.
I'm so jealous of this guy.
Yeah.
He had one TikTok pop off, and now he's got a fucking famous podcast, and everybody loves him. And we do the exact same comedy.
Reach out to us, Alex. We'll do. I would love to collab.
I would love that too.
Yes, please reach out. We follow you. Follow us back, please.
I love how angry you are.
Yeah, we could use some of that. He's doing all of this shit, and he's also just quit smoking.
What?
Like 2 weeks ago.
No wonder he's so angry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, can I do something to your mic real quick? It's not gonna move the mic.
Okay.
It's just gonna move. Yeah.
Control freak over here.
It's center.
Okay, here, come here.
Yeah. Okay, do it. I'll fucking kill you. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Are you ready to talk?
How do you feel?
How do I feel? Good.
How do you feel about our freaking content being stolen, dude?
So background. Welcome to Inside Baseball.
Yeah, welcome to Inside Baseball, the podcast inside the podcast.
Yeah.
Inside of a baseball.
Inside of a baseball. Yeah. No. So
did they? Okay, now I'm gonna cut you off real quick, and everybody's gonna be like, "Sarah, can you stop talking? You're such a woman. I hate hearing women talk." Do you think it's inside baseball because it's like inside the baseball industry, or inside or no one knows what's inside of baseball?
Every time that I've used the phrase inside baseball, you've brought that. You're almost gonna knock that down.
It's Pride Month, and this thing won't stay up, and I'm really mad.
So
okay,
it's inside of it. It's both.
It's inside the baseball,
inside the industry.
Like what's inside inside baseball, the industry.
The industry, yes.
Let us know in the comments down below.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
No, okay. So we've briefly touched on this. I made a YouTube post on it. Our most liked YouTube post. Like we got like 109 likes on that. So a lot of people read it.
Really?
Yeah, and I think it got like 1,000, like 3,000 or 6,000 impressions. Like pretty much all of our subs.
Oh my god.
So a lot has changed in a week.
A lot.
Which is, I mean, not surprising.
I don't know. Not that much.
Shit works fast here. But I think my opinions have drastically changed. Not in a way where I'm like, fucking report them. I don't think that.
Same.
Because I still think there are benefits, but
I did report one.
There's one, yeah.
But that's because I was angry.
You were angry, yeah. And I guess I wanted to be open with you guys more about the feelings and more about kind of like why I'm a little bit more hesitant about it now and why I'm a little bit more on the fence than I was a week ago.
I think there's a lot of strong language, Josh.
Thank you.
I don't know. When this started, I was like, I don't know. Who cares? I love watching these things.
Yeah.
And literally every single one showed up on my For You page.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Because that's all I watch now is just, content being stolen from other people.
Yeah.
With the sensory videos next to it.
Yeah. And like, I'm getting more like Reddit on Wiki. I should reach out to them and be like, how do you guys feel about this?
I want to know. Like,
I want to actually know. Like,
we're not really collabers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
this makes me want to fucking collab because I just want to know how
other
they're
people's
dealing
opinions
with it.
on it. Yeah,
It's been happening to them for longer.
Yeah, like they were like before we got like the thing, but then like it's really weird because like there's one account that's really stealing our content like the most.
There's two,
but there's the one I'm talking about. It's like the past 50 videos have been us.
Yeah.
Because we also make longer TikToks and they just cut it in half whatever they feel
and they
like.
can make a lot of like part one, part
and
two.
then
whatever.
like Reddit on Wiki, there was like 10 or 20 beforehand, but it's like really weird when it's like this much and then this much of them.
Yeah.
And then like other people and like other comedians like doing bits. It's weird.
I wonder because like, okay, backstory. In high school, I made a t-shirt on Redbubble that said Ted Cruz Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
And I made the t-shirt and it got really popular. I made like $200, which is the most I've ever made on Redbubble ever selling t-shirts.
Congrats.
And I bought my first microphone.
Oh, wow.
That's how I got my first that's how I got into sound. Was with the red. But anyway, a bunch of people were stealing the design.
Really?
Yeah, because it was really popular. So like I would go on there and there's just like a bunch of people that like recolored it or like whatever.
Yeah, and
so I'm used to like having my content stolen. Luckily, Redbubble actually did a good job about it. They took all the shit down other than mine. I didn't even have to ask them to do anything.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really dope. But I'm used to it and I kind of don't really care.
Yeah, and like
I'm not like fucking Prince about my IP. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like it's very like I don't know. I feel like our work, I guess, could be like kind of Creative Commons-esque, where it's kind of like you can use it for whatever.
I want people to like make shit about us.
Yeah, and like this week, I think someone sent us a little like animatic of like me, like their brain versus themselves.
Their brain with anxiety.
I keep forgetting to like ask them if I can share it to the story because I think it's really good. It's a really nice
I'm talking to them on Instagram so I can ask them.
Okay, yeah, because I would love to like show that off because I don't know. I think you guys should be able to use our sounds for stuff. Yeah. And also TikTok has a culture of sound, sharing.
But that's not what they're doing.
That's not what they're doing. Yeah. And I think
they're straight up stealing.
Yeah, and I think this is where I kind of because I have more mixed feelings now.
Yes, me too.
Because of, and I'm not even gonna like blame this whoever the fuck's stealing it because because
they're obviously not putting any intention behind it. They're I want money.
And also, it's really funny. One of like the ones that really popped off. Like there was like 1,000 liked comment. Like, so is this like is there an actual podcast or that's like chopping this off or what? Yeah. And they liked that comment. But then didn't respond with the thing. But I think someone else did. So I guess that's maybe why. Fuck? Yeah, I don't know. And like I don't care. I just like credit. You know what I mean? I think that's like one of the things. And I'm not even like too pissed off if you don't credit it.
Yeah, I'm not pissed off at all, honestly.
But like
that's not anything that makes me upset.
Yeah, what makes me upset is
it's valid if you feel that.
I go back and forth because I know, and I've asked you guys to do this, and you guys have been doing this, is tagging us, and that's kind of like for me like enough.
Yeah.
And like I remember growing up, and like there was like SoFlo Antonio.
Yes.
He was like that was worse.
This is totally me when I'm driving.
That was way fucking worse.
Yeah, that guy sucked.
Yeah, this is at least like people are more aware of like people's content getting stolen.
Well, and also they're
like,
probably not making that much money.
Yeah, right.
Like that's if they were making millions, I'd be pissed.
I would be fucking pissed off.
I would be fucking pissed. But no, since they're like they're not obvious. They don't have more than 100,000 followers, which means they're probably not in the beta creator funds program.
Yeah,
which means that like the shitty like 100K videos that they make
are probably only getting like $3.
Maybe.
And that's fine.
Like maybe like $50.
Now, if it was on Facebook and like, because Facebook monetization is really fucking like
really good.
Yeah, like apparently, because I know because
I've never been able to crack it.
We've been reached out before, like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
when we were like our
Did we
first
say their name?
I'd rather not.
Didn't they go under? I thought they went under.
No, they're still. I think
they did layoffs, right?
They did layoffs, but they didn't like. They reached out to us recently.
Oh, yeah, they reached out again. I'm not going back.
Yeah, we're not. Them. Yeah, fuck them. But like
fucking AI.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so I know that like if it was on Facebook, if it was on a different platform, I'd be a little bit more angry because it's a little bit harder to get credit. Like if it was on Reels, maybe I'd be a little bit more upset.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I probably would be for the reasons that I'm upset right now, which I haven't said, but
yeah.
It's I don't care about people using RIP. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I do care a little bit because I mean, whatever. Fuck. It's like I care about. We're very intentional with what we put online, which seems like not because we sit in here and we say a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, no,
and then we cut it up.
But there are like
there are stories that we don't put on TikTok because we know it's not going to do well, and
also because it can be a little bit controversial. It can be a little bit like there's not a lot of nuance.
Yeah, there's no nuance
5-minute like
on TikTok. And it doesn't matter when we've done this before where we try to preface, like, especially with like age gap relationships, I tried to preface that, which that one actually got stolen recently. And like I tried to preface my specific relationship about with age gap relationships with my father and my parents and everything. And I got like maybe 10, 15 comments from people that were like, I'm in your boat. I agree with you. And then like thousands and thousands of comments of being like, my grandma was 9 and her husband was 35 and they lived forever. And they were in love so much.
Yeah. So
my grandmother was a victim. And it's my fault. Honestly, it is my fault because I impulsively read through every fucking comment.
And this is something that I don't do. I like.
It's healthier to not.
Yeah, I try not to. I think I'll check it maybe for the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, all right.
For a while, I didn't. I fell off the wagon though. I do it now a lot.
Yeah, like I literally just look for comments that are like, are people gonna get mad that I didn't put a space between 2 words, or like that I like made a mistake?
That's funny that you think about that.
Yeah,
I get fucking shit on for saying like that's too many books.
Yeah, and there are some like just comments that are so stupid that are like
never reading, like not knowing how to read.
Which, speaking of,
so this was the one that okay, let me finish my point.
Yeah,
the thing I don't like is when somebody will take something, usually the controversial ones, the ones where we get a lot of comments that people are kind of misinterpreting what we're saying.
Yes,
and don't go to the YouTube and then just kind of dunk on us for a lot, which, I mean, sometimes we deserve to get dunked on, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I agree.
And if you have a different opinion than us, that's fine. I don't know why you need to be fucking rude, but that's my opinion.
We're allowed to be rude. We have the platform.
Yeah,
thank you.
Make your own podcast if you want to be rude.
Yeah.
Shit.
Joe Rogan ass fucking.
Exactly. I don't know.
Hold on, sorry. But
but yeah, my point is like, I hate it when someone will take what I make, cut it up, and it comes off differently. So like what they're doing, because they don't want us to get any income from it, from what I understood from what you say, they only do like 40 seconds of the video, right?
Yeah, so it depends on that actually kind of goes into, we were talking about another podcast, how they do like because this is inside baseball now. We were talking. When I was
confusing.
Yeah, when I was talking about like the 40-second thing, TikTok is weird with its algorithm, I think, and I think one of the things, because I don't fucking know, we have 180,000 on TikTok, and I gotta be real with you, I don't fucking know why. I don't know how, but I've noticed in my like travels, that the length of your TikTok matters. Which is weird to me because usually like I can understand like the length of like if it's like a 10-minute long TikTok.
Okay.
And like it's like you're getting more watch time and that's why the TikTok wants to get pushed out more.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but that's not how it works because it also includes like percentage watched, how many people watch the whole thing, shit like that. So like usually like if I like before the 10-minute timer, there was a point where like if you got it right up to 3 minutes, but not exactly at 3 minutes, that would be better than a 2-minute 50 or
Wow.
a 2 minute 40, 30, 20.
That's fucking crazy.
And then sometimes it's like if you can do it halfway, so like a minute 30, sometimes that's good.
Yeah.
I don't think as much anymore since now I think like 5 minutes is the sweet spot for TikToks. It's weird.
Yeah.
But I know they cut it up because I don't usually do part 1, part 2s unless I have to.
Yeah, we don't really.
The only time I've had to recently
is if there's an update or something.
If there's an update or if there's a really long like second part to it. Like we did the dog one last week.
Yeah.
And I made that a TikTok and that was like 11 minutes. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to post a 10-minute and then 1 minute TikTok.
Yeah, right.
Because that's also, I couldn't be fucked to edit out all the pauses.
No, I fucking feel that.
Yeah.
But I guess my point is like, you know, the TikTok goes up, they cut it up and they cut it in the middle of the fucking things at random fucking points, and then they throw it up, and then people get mad at us because we are the people in the video.
There was a part 2 where I don't even remember what I wasn't the one reading it, you were, but I was reacting to something you said.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And like it was weird.
It's confusing, and then also people are like, what the fuck? Why does it end like that? I don't know, blah blah blah. And then they have a bad feeling with our image.
Yeah.
And that's what annoys me.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that annoys me.
And one of the ways that I try to get around that is I know when to cut. Like I usually cut at
I don't have any problem with what you do.
Yeah,
that's
what they do is wrong though.
Yes.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
And I mean, I would be not. The only reason I'm mad at this and not like a compilation, I would love a compilation.
Yeah.
And how is that different? The difference is like this person is just randomly doing it to make the most videos
and try to game the system by getting views.
Yeah.
And like on one hand, I get it. On the other hand, I don't like where you're cutting. You're not, you know.
I am, and this is genetic. It's never going to go away. It's not a part of my personality. It's not something that I can change.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my DNA. I am snotty. I am a snotty little fucking person about content. I am snotty about it. Yeah. I need it to be a particular way. If I feel like you're not fucking putting effort in, I don't like your fucking content.
Yeah, right.
And I don't like it, and I don't like you. I think there's something about you, and it's my fault.
No, I get you. Yeah. I understand that. Yeah. And I think that's one of my issues. The other issue I have is the selection of the stories that they're stealing.
It feels like an offense. They're trying to find the ones where we fuck up, I think.
Kind of. And like recently they did, it was a little bit of a trip down memory lane. They recently took the first story that ever blew up. Like the first one that got 500,000.
Oh, yeah.
Where I say Obama and 4 years of Trump. Fucking memory lane.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. But like what I don't like, and this kind of ties into also why I'm more strict and like hesitant when I come to listener stories. Especially when it comes to posting those on TikTok. I think there have been a few instances of listener stories that got stolen. And one of them was very specifically like had a trigger warning. And I think it was for SA.
And it got edited out.
And it didn't get, not even the trigger warning got edited out. But I think it's weird that like, I don't like that someone sent in specifically to us
their story to us.
And
we did
it. And it's probably my bad for making it a TikTok in the first place. There was a point where we were doing like 10, 12 listener stories, and I just had to, and like I still had to make TikTok, so I would pick.
And we have on there now that, you know, you're giving us your story and it might blow up, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it's never gotten to this point where it might be stolen by other people.
Yes.
And so now I don't have the ability to take down that content.
Yeah, and
I've tried to go and report something for like copyright infringement or like stealing our IP, and apparently it's difficult. Apparently there's like a form you have to go through,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
And another thing that really like, and I think this is a TikTok problem specifically.
Yeah, I don't think
because YouTube is way better, and I know it's way better because people abuse that one way more. You know. And like, cause like, I remember when we used to do clips on a second channel.
Yeah.
I would get not notifications, but if I went to the copyright on the main channel, they would tell me, hey, from 000 to whenever the clip ends, someone's using your content. Do you want to take it down?
Yeah, like that's awesome.
Like, yeah, that's good. I think that
TikTok,
is a good thing.
You have to find it.
You have to find it, fill out a form, and then they decide.
Yes.
Like, and I don't think it's a good. I don't like YouTube because I know they're strict in the sense that like they'll usually always side with the copyright holder.
Yeah.
And then the person has to do it. I think it's bad to just always assume guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, I don't think it's great, and I think also a lot of people abuse that system for sure.
Yeah.
But this is like
there's no system.
There's none.
Yeah, and I think that's the.
I don't know if it's being seen by a person that's reviewing the thing, or if it's an algorithm. Probably is an algorithm.
It's probably an algorithm. Like with how many TikTok videos there are, the billions of views that they have. Like, yeah, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
It's also really like shitty that like we're part of this like beta program, right? That does pay out more, but there's no contact that we have with TikTok. There's none. There's no like everything's still automated. If a TikTok gets taken away from that program, it either does not give us the ability to appeal the decision that TikTok makes randomly, or I have to go in and be like, hey, this isn't spam. This is we read a story, you know. So I think it's really more, I guess, like a systemic problem. Like, and this is why
I think so too. I mean, I also my second thing. I'm sorry. I feel like I've been trying to get it out for like the past 40 minutes.
No, you're good.
I like having, and we have seen a bump in our audience.
Yes,
that's great. But we have specifically curated our audience to be like a specific type of people. It's mostly AFAB people. It's mostly queer people. Surprisingly, it's mostly queer people.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's a certain age demographic, and they're people that understand the way we talk and understand what we're saying and what we're talking about.
Yeah, people who have been here for apparently years, which is crazy.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. But
it's a specific group of people, and when you just take our content and throw them up on Reels and throw them up on these fucking like, you know, content farms. People just start like, so this is the, can I say?
Yes, yeah, you can.
Okay. This is the video that I reported because I got really fucking pissed off.
Was this also an old video?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a listener story too.
Oh, great.
It was a listener story of a 16-year-old who was talking about like a fucking, you know, talking about like a crush that they had and like some issue that they had with like a boy that was like 15. And Josh was, you know, reading the story, and a 16-year-old wrote it. It wasn't the perfect grammar or anything. And you were reading it fine, honestly. And the comments, somebody commented like, the guy on the right, I can't listen to this. The guy on the right is barely literate. And I got 32 likes. And I just read that. And you think it's funny. I was so fucking pissed. I've never been just that pissed at a comment in my life. And I've been called a whale. We've been told not to eat. We've been told like all these fucking, I was serving Where's Waldo realness one time. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of comments that we've had that are not great.
No, yeah, of course. Yeah. Someone's, and you've made a tweet about this recently. Someone said we just talk to talk.
Yeah, which is so funny because that person, I don't mind throwing them out there. That person had a Reddit podcast that they're trying to blow up. That they're obviously just recording out of their bedroom, which is awesome. Do that.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, make stuff.
But they are just talking to talk too. It's a podcast.
It's what everyone does.
You're talking to talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So silly. I hope your podcast goes well.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, and I like really like I don't know. I think that's like a problem with like being reached out to a wider and wider audience, especially as like I think one of the things we do is we slowly, and this is gonna sound really bad, indoctrinate people into being more empathetic. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of
the
like
cult of empathy.
The cult of empathy. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Where it's like, because like, you know, I said this before. I'll say it probably a million times because this is my catchphrase. You know, vicious mockery, radical empathy. And we have to flip between those
when
two
have you
coins.
Ever said
I said that once, yeah.
You said that one time. It's your catchphrase.
Yeah, I wear it on a shirt now, so
like
everyone knows.
The D&D spell of vicious mockery.
Yes, yeah. Well, we flip between both of them, right?
Vicious mockery and radical empathy. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Where it's kind of
That's
like,
good. We should use that as like the podcast like slogan. You know what I mean?
It's because like I mean, yeah, we do especially with the TikToks because that's the thing that we use to market ourselves. because you have to market yourself as a small business, small podcast, because you can't just rely on people sharing things. Like what we, like, and like during the reading, we're very much like, I'm not gonna say hostile because that's too strong of a word.
When it's Reddit, we're hostile.
When it's Reddit, we're hostile.
A real person,
like a listener story, yeah.
And I think it's. I mean, I could go into why that is if you want.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It because like fuck, man, you had a fucking fight with your wife and you go on Reddit, dog.
Yeah, right.
Usually the people sending in stories are like, I don't want to go on Reddit because Reddit's going to tell me to divorce. So please tell me what I want.
Yeah, and also like Reddit has a really bad, and this is why I actually decided not to pick a few stories that I wanted to this week, is that some of them were like obviously fake.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
And like when a listener story, I'm like,
it feels real.
It feels real, yeah.
I'm like, that's a person's life in my hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna listen to the podcast.
Exactly.
They're gonna hear this.
So, yeah, and that's when we really bring out the empathetic. And I think after we do the Reddit stories, we try to be empathetic towards the victim, or whoever like is not the asshole.
Well, and I think also sometimes we'll get Reddit stories that am I the devil thinks they're the devil, and I don't agree, and we don't agree.
Yeah.
And we'll be like, I don't know, man. Fucking sounds like this situation is like this situation, or like that. It's not that. I feel like we're real about it,
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I don't know.
So it's difficult and it's a hard line to walk, and when the content gets stolen, that line goes away, and the empathy isn't there, and also when you cut it up,
and the context is
gone. Yeah.
There's no context at all.
And I think that's the only, like, if straight up if the person that mainly stole our content, like whoever the fuck they are, just did full length, like it kept the entire TikTok in,
yeah,
I wouldn't be as pissed off.
Do you think they have enough things to sand down?
That's the other thing. But then I'm also like, you're still posting it like once a fucking day.
Well,
Who cares?
You can't make like a sanding down plastic teaspoon things.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, dude, that's not, I'm not saying like actual video content to sand down. I mean like actual items. Yeah, I don't think they have enough items.
Sorry, okay, all right. I thought you meant our content for a second. I was like, whoa.
I don't think that I think our content is too long
for them to have like to
make someone made the video, the sensory video.
Fucking repeat it. Have some fucking balls.
There, people notice.
Who fuck them? I don't care.
I've seen that shit before, where it's like someone will be like, "I just watched this guy boil an egg 3 times."
Yeah, true. So I guess there just isn't enough. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I bet it's a problem.
Yeah, but they still want to steal our content. They have to.
They have to.
They feel it in their bones.
You can't make your own content.
Yeah.
Dude, and honestly, sometimes I turn down. I love these content farms, and I said it on Twitter too. I fucking love them.
Yeah.
I love them so much. They're my favorite people on TikTok. I go on TikTok to watch them.
Yeah.
I don't want the story sometimes.
You just want to watch the fucking...
Sometimes I turn down the audio to pay more attention to the thing.
I will say, I do feel more tempted when it's the people that have been stealing our content because they put that fucking song in the background.
Yeah.
And they don't lower it.
I know.
And it's like, come the fuck. I want to hear my own goddamn voice, please. Thank you.
We're just very particular. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess it really is.
We just are particular about our shit. And it's when we don't have control over it, it's frustrating.
Do you think people when their TVs get stolen are as pretentious as we are about our content getting stolen?
Like we would get our TV stolen and be like, oh, come on, fucking...
They broke in through the window. They should have just picked the lock.
Don't just leave it on the ground. Can you, like, put it up on the wall? Like, oh my God, it's not even, like, head level.
Like, not even pissed off about the content getting stolen. It's everything else around it. Yeah,
like, if you're gonna steal my TV, at least make it, like...
You at least clean up after yourself.
Nice.
Yeah, like, come on.
Fuck.
Set the color settings back to where they were, please. Thank you.
You stole my car stereo. At least sell it for it's only worth $300.
Yeah. remember the one where they pitch shifted our voices for some fucking reason?
Yeah, and I asked them. They were like, "Oh, and then somebody commented, knowing that I was the person in the video, and said, "Oh, it's probably to avoid copyright." And I was like, "What copy?" They were like, "I love your videos," and I was like, "Thank you. I love you too." What copyright?
What copyright?
What? There's no copyright. We're not copywriting these.
Yeah, God. So I don't know. Like, and I'm. You guys don't need to report them.
No, don't.
I just want to state that I mean, I think it's appropriate for us to shit on them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think, if you just see it, just fucking tag us and like let people know that this is our podcast,
Yeah.
But to wrap up, we're still not gonna report yet. I don't even know if there's gonna be a point where we do.
Yeah, probably not.
If it's anything, it might be very specific ones. But like, I'm not gonna like, I don't know, because we as you said, we are getting a benefit from it.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, I feel like there's a moral responsibility to stand by our content as well. Like, why not? Why can't people take the shit that we put online? I was raised. I can't finish a sentence. I was raised by thinking that anything that you put on the internet stays on there forever. And yes, that is victim blaming rhetoric for people that post nudes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
From back in the 2000s when that was a big deal. And
yeah, for sure.
Teenage girls were sexually harassed into killing themselves.
Yeah.
And the only way that to stop it, parents were like, it's your fault.
It's your fault.
It's your fault, kids. But I also believe that, like, the shit that you put on the internet, it is never going to come down. Yeah. And what people do with it is then that's their moral quandary. Like, yes, I think if you sent someone nudes, you shouldn't have to be a victim of revenge porn.
Yeah, exactly.
But I also think, like, with the shit that we post online, we put that online, it's going to stay up forever.
Yeah.
And then we can try to take it down or whatever if we don't like it anymore. That's our, right as people who post content.
Yeah.
But if other people have it, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. There's a Bert Kreschner quote apparently that his like fucking agent gave him, because apparently his story got stolen by Ryan Reynolds.
Whoa, really?
Because he was the party kid of like FSU, and it was there for like 6-7 years, and then he had a script and like they wrote a script and tried selling it, but no one got it. But Van Wilder was basically that script.
Wow.
Yeah, and basically he had the option to like sue, and his agent was like, you can be one of two things. You can be the person that makes things, or you can be the person that sues somebody.
Yeah. And
once you sue somebody, you never lose that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and absolutely.
So I don't know. Yeah, like we're definitely not. I'm gonna be very much like I'm gonna let this keep happening because it's gonna happen no matter what.
I'm not bothered with them. I'm flattered, honestly.
Yeah, right. It is a badge of honor in a weird way, but it is. There are frustrations.
I'm allowed to be annoyed a little bit.
Yes.
And that's it. I'm just annoyed a little bit.
I agree with that.
And I don't like seeing comments about my boyfriend saying that he's barely literate. I will find you and I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna light you on fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's I wanted to talk about that a little bit more because I feel like
this feels serious and also all over the place, and I feel like the energy in the room in the studio right now. The energy that we've created in the studio right now is very like, yeah. I don't really know why.
Oh, it's okay. I get that.
We have too much coffee.
That might be, yeah, because this is my first cup actually. So.
Me too, but I don't know.
I mean, I got the Colombian coffee, so I got the stronger coffee.
There you go.
And also, I don't have any fucking LaCroix.
Yeah,
because I was poor for the past 2 weeks.
Too jittery.
Swear to fucking
God. We were really poor for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so fucking. And we only just got recently paid out by like a few things, and all that money's gone.
At the worst, it was overdrawn $200. 3 NSF fees.
Buymecoffee.com /APWSTR.
I'm fine now.
Patreon.com /APWSTR. But no, yeah. So we're coming out of that too. So I think just a weird week then, I guess. With all that. I didn't know what to talk about. I realized I didn't have a topic until
like an hour before
prior,
recording.
And I was just throwing shit at the thing. Like, well, I don't want to watch The Idol. I know everyone's talking about that.
I don't want to watch it,
and I guess like I don't know.
We watched Bama Rush,
and honestly, it was all right.
I get why people are saying that it's bad.
Yeah,
but also I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting.
If there's a better documentary though, I'd be interested in that. Because I feel like in hindsight, it's a little. I don't know.
As a woman who is never going to be in a sorority, I'm going to do 5 minutes.
All right, 5 minutes.
As a woman who is never going to be in a sorority like that, it's important. The women rushing Alabama are saying like they're portraying this very like kind of this caricature of the blonde, tan, sorority girl that has to be attractive because you have to be popular with the fraternities to get in. And that's laid out in the documentary. I'm not saying that as like a misogynist or whatever.
Yeah.
That's laid out. That's like the structure. And that's what they will tell you. And I think it's important to recognize the women watching it that don't perform that.
Yeah, I get that.
And the director was one of them. So it was like a really interesting like pivot in the middle of it to see like these girls are like, yep, you have to have this, you have to have that, you have to blah, blah, blah. And then the director's like, well, I'm bald. What about me?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
I feel that.
I think that was valid, but also I get it in documentary rules.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But also it's always going to be about you. A little bit.
That's true, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because you're choosing what to...
Yeah, I get you.
And that's just my opinion on documentaries too. Sometimes I feel like they're so pretentious because of that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're all just trying to be like fucking Ansel Adams.
Yeah. Ken Burns, baby.
Ken Burns. I was like, bruh, can you just shut up?
Yeah, just
like you are a part of it. You made it.
Yeah.
You choose the subject. You choose the way to frame it.
Don't. What's the op-ed quote?
Yeah.
Don't look at the smoke, look at the flames.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever seen what the fuck?
Heart of Darkness?
Heart of Darkness.
Way better than Apocalypse Now.
God, yeah, it's so good. But yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. God. Solve that. Just bringing solved it whenever.
Just whenever we feel like it.
We feel like it, yeah.
It's so...
There are no rules here, baby.
I gotta say, that's so gay. It's so queer-coded that we just randomly high-five at any point on our podcast.
Yeah.
But we're just, like, saying stuff, and we're like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I get why people don't think we're dating, because we just high-five each other all the time.
Yeah, we're like bros, yeah.
I saw someone comment, I don't know if it was on one of ours or if it was on one of the stolen ones. They're like, wait, are they married?
Married? Ooh,
and
not yet.
And then someone was someone was like, I don't think they're married, but maybe they're together? I don't know. I don't know.
It's called A Podcast Will Save This Relationship.
Yeah, I think someone literally said that too.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
God.
I love that for us.
Speaking of saving this relationship, something that's not going to save this fucking relationship.
It's time to harm this relationship, actually.
Give me something to be resentful about later while we're eating our frozen pizza. Just like digging in, like...
Just thinking about it.
Why'd you do Starkit's prophecy all those months ago?
Oh, this is months down the line.
Yeah, this is The resentment builds slowly with each podcast we do, actually.
Okay. Is it 27? You know what? I don't care. You know what? I'm not gonna fucking scroll back up and read it a little bit and see if we fucking already read it, and I'm gonna get the fucking ad where it's the guy fucking the girl in front of the fucking books.
Yeah, and it's for egg ink. Yeah,
I'm never gonna pay for Wattpad, and I'm never gonna fucking. At this point, I don't care what happens.
I feel that.
These are episodic at this point.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Chapter 20. We're on chapter 27.
Based and red pilled. Oh, someone followed me on Twitter.
Me too. Okay, chapter 27. A new clan?
Yeah, you know, you know what? Parallel to the wolf story, it's good to introduce stupid bullshit.
Chapter 27.
Chapter 27, yeah.
Yeah. Starkit ran and run until she got back to the camp, and then Redfur was there waiting for her. Oh my gosh, no, replied Starpaw. I can't talk to you right now. And she ran into the apprentice den. I can't let myself be seen with a lesbian.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Why are we reading this during Pride Month?
Yeah, we should actually take a break. Yeah, this is like This is becoming a hate
Eat
crime.
Your vegetables. And why not? Asked Redpaw, marching over to Stargleam. I mean, we've been raising you for months now. I know, replied Starkit, but I just saw Hawkfrost and Ashford and they were kissing. She was repulsed as she said that. She couldn't stand the idea of Hawkfrost kissing a guy.
Whoa. Wacky.
Well, that's perfectly fine, isn't it? Asked Lake Pool coming from the den. I mean, they're gay. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, there is, yelled Starpaw, angry. Yeah.
So, like, in a story, theoretically there's supposed to be growth. So is the growth here?
She's Jesus.
Oh yeah,
She's
you're right.
perfect.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah,
Jesus.
I forgot that.
Historically a character who never grows.
Yeah, and it's also the best-selling novel of all time. So I mean, come on,
I mean,
Sarah.
he does though. He dies and he comes back and he's different.
Yeah, and
That's like,
having changed.
There's a whole holiday about it. There's multiple holidays
about this guy.
Entire months are dedicated to that part of the Bible.
I'm sorry. Okay, you're right. I never read it. I got catch up. It's on my summer reading list. Sorry.
The Bible, dude. Imagine, like, remember Sutter.
Eat, Pray, Love. The Bible.
I am Malala.
The Da Vinci Code. The Da Vinci Code. Those are the prerequisites you gotta get through to get to the Da Vinci Code. Actually, yeah. And then you read Angels and Demons because you think that that's the order it's supposed to be in because of the.
But you're wrong because you're dumb.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And me too. I'm dumb too. I also thought that. Okay. Yes, there is, yelled Starpaw angrily, and she ran from the den and back out into the forest. But then she ran into Hot Frost and Ash Kid again. You can't be gay, she told them. Author's note, I need extra emphasis because I don't know how else to write it.
You're a fucking shitty writer. I'm sorry. If you can't figure out how to emphasize, like, give more emphasis to it.
How else do you say you can't be gay?
Yeah. How much more can you? Yeah. I think you're pretty. I think you've already hit rock fucking bottom of explanatory, like intelligence. You know what I mean? Like you've already shortened it enough.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus. If you had more time, you would have written a fucking longer letter. If you catch my drift.
That's what I was about to say. That I was like, well, isn't she doing the thing where it's now taking longer and she's writing it shorter?
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe actually, yeah, good writer. Never mind.
But they didn't move. They just continued to make out. Why don't you just leave? She asked quietly. I mean, you're not accepted in this clan of mine. It's not your clan, Hawkfrost yelled. It's everybody's clan. Yeah, well, you're gay, said Starkit.
Epic comeback, bro.
Fine, said Hawkfrost, and he left with Ashfur. We'll go be rogues. Get out of my clan. So they left, and then Starkit realized she had just banished her mentor. No!
This is not a testament to how good of a writer this writer is, but that just gave me a weird, like, SCP flashback to one of the not literally only because like there's a SCP-001 like file.
No, because you're talking about good writing, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about good writing. Yeah, there's one that has like I'm really like paraphrasing here for the sake of time, but like it's basically about like it's called the Ouroboros cycle.
Yeah,
and it's basically how about like, and this is what this should be about. This should be about how hate begets hate, but like fucking It's basically like the whole point of it is basically the one sentence synopsis. Basically, there's a group trying to take down the like kill all the 05 council, which is like the main council of the SCP Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it ends up with the guy that kills pretty much everyone becoming the new head of the council. And basically how like the guy underneath him basically becomes the next person that's gonna try and kill everybody.
Oh.
And basically the guy that like
so like that animated show that got canceled, that's like the CIA, the secret CIA people.
Oh yeah, the I know what you're talking about.
Secret? I don't know.
Yeah, Top Secret. Yeah,
something like that. Top Secret.
Top Secret. Fuck yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But yeah, like it's kind of like that. Yeah, but it's basically just like basically how like
or Succession.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is Starkit's prophecy is the succession of the SCP-001 story.
You know what an Ouroboros is, right?
Yeah, it's a snake eating its own tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point of it. That's
great.
like it's yeah.
I'm glad you know.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone knows now. Let's move on.
Sarah, I'm only a little bit illiterate, okay? Come on. Just come on.
I just wanted to know because I don't know. There are people here.
Okay, there's
people watching us.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Too.
Yeah, and fucking Google exists. I'm sorry.
They're not gonna Google, and you know Google. You Google shit is gonna be wrong.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's continue though. I'm sorry. I'm trying to cut us off with some weird SCP bullshit.
You know, and now people are gonna be like, read SCP, read SCP.
I would love that.
And you're gonna read it, and I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna have to come up with topics.
I would fucking love that.
God, let's do that actually. After this,
yeah, I'm cool with that. Sweet.
Chapter 27: The memories, or the memories, or the memories.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro.
Oh. Stop flaming! What's wrong with I don't know a good story when you what's wrong with you don't know a good story when you see it? That's the author's note.
How do you know when you're finished? Work in the audience, baby. Work in the audience.
I'm surprised more people don't know that.
Yeah.
Is that like a strictly Dan Harmon thing?
That's probably, yes. Probably.
Sure. Okay, so context, when you go and do crowd work as a comedian, and you say like, hey, what do you do for work? And they go, I don't know, because they're put on the spot. A classic hack joke is to go, how do you know when you're finished? And so then Dan Harmon did that to like everyone, regardless of what they said, because he was super drunk. And they were like, fucking, hey, what do you do for work? I'm a dentist. How do you know when you're finished? He moved on and like did a bunch of shit. Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Starpaw wandered through the forest madly. She was angry. She looked. It was Flamepelt. Flamepelt, can you... Fuck me. Shit. Flamepelt, help me. She said, you're a good street cat. What do you do? Lol, I don't know. Do what your heart says. She looked over to her mate, Night Rain. Who the fuck is that? His blue eyes sparkled shiningly with her...
That bad, like...
With her weird eyes? There was one blue, one green. She was... straight, not like Lake Paw. But does it really matter? I mean, I'm bi, so it really doesn't. By the way, I heard they're making Satan clan.
What?
I heard they're making Satan clan. Also, Flamepelt is bi?
Yeah, this is so weird.
Bruh, I think you love gay people.
Yeah, I think you love gay people.
What? No, said Starkit. And Nightstorm at the same time.
I'm sorry. I can't get over that. You just put a word in front of another word. And you
By the way, I heard they're making Satan Clan.
By the way, yeah, that's like it's not only.
By the way, you hear they're making Satan Clan?
Yeah. Oh, hey, did you know they're making a new Satan Clan?
They're making a new clan.
New clan dropped. The Satan Clan.
No, said Starkit and Nightstorm at the same time. No, you can't be Flamepelt. You can't be by Flamepelt. No, it's against the commandments. Night Train looked aghast. Night Train?
All aboard the Night Train, baby.
Night Rain, I'm sorry.
Oh.
So who cares, said Flamepaw defensively. We, said Night Rain and Gleampaw. Why? She said, because it's bad, they said. Well, whatever. I'm going to join Satan Clan because I'm evil now. Bye.
I'm turning around on the story. I love it.
Said Flamepelt.
It took 28 fucking chapters for me to give a shit about this.
And he was gone. Question mark? Said Starpaw beautifully.
Question mark.
Huh?
Yeah.
Says Starpaw beautifully.
Beautifully, yeah. Slow motion, 60 FPS. Fucking.
Starpaw was so sad that tears started to roll down her face. Why must her family be so gay? She walked and went until she was at the clearing. This is where we met, she thought, sadly thinking of Hawkfrost. And then she looked at the tree. It was the same tree Hawkfrost had put his into looking for her, and all of a sudden she remembered everything about Hawkfrost and Firestar and all of the ones who loved her and the prophecy in the forest. What? 111111111 said Stargleam. That's it.
A lot of ones. All right, that wasn't complete hell.
Satan Clan.
Satan Clan. Yeah, Satan Clan really reversing the story into this is great. This is, I will say this is now. It wasn't worth it to get here because the rest of it has just been like brain dead nonsense.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't remember what happened.
But I'll remember Satan Clan.
I'll remember Satan
Clan. Just because it's actually kind of getting lazy.
You can't be gay.
You can't be gay. I really I'm not. God.
Yeah.
How many more left? Like 6 more, right?
I think we have clue.
I think we have 5 more weeks. Or
because
some shit.
Both of those chapters were chapter 27. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then we got chapter 24. And then yeah. So okay. So we're on 28. The next one's 30, and then 31, 23, 24, 32, 333, 34, 34. Then very impotent message.
So, okay, so this is clearly written as like a joke and as bait, right?
Yeah.
But now,
Yes.
yeah, right?
We got 5 more weeks.
So we got 5 more weeks, but now we're getting into the shit where like, why are they still, they're also realizing what they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I don't think they can commit to the bit as much anymore.
And listen, if you come to me and you're like, let's see who can commit to the bit harder. One thing about me, baby. I'm going to the end. I'm going to hell
straight
for
to
the bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell for the bit, motherfucker.
Yeah. So yeah, it's deteriorating more and more.
Yeah.
But now in a fun-ish way. Ish is really doing a lot of keyword. Is doing a lot of work on that. Because it could very much go wrong again.
Yeah.
I could be very bored next week. Who knows?
I can't wait till we finish this. Because then it'll be over. But no.
Yes.
But also to like go over even as a troll, the comedic structure of it.
Yeah, okay.
I want to do a meta like frame of a frame.
Yeah,
analysis,
all right, yeah. I feel that. I mean? Okay, I can fuck with that.
Anyway, ads?
Yeah. Money. Welcome to the ad break and the review break.
Here we are. Oh, sorry, I didn't know what we were doing.
To get on the page, Sarah. I can't work like this. Oh, good for you.
Oh, good for you. I was messing with the lights.
Welcome to the ad break, everybody. If you're watching this podcast so far, you can like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell if you're on YouTube, and rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And if you do it on Apple, we'll read the reviews. We have 4 reviews apparently.
Yeah, a lot.
A bunch of these, I wouldn't have gotten these until like Monday, so I'm happy I actually got to go to Chartable here.
Let's go.
Yeah. And
these all better be good.
Yeah. These are all 5-star reviews. I don't read the 5-star ones.
Okay.
This is a free way also if you want to like read what you have to say about it.
Yeah, you just got to give us 5 stars.
That's it. So I'm not going to read the title of this one because I'm not going to start podcast beef yet.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Okay.
But this is from Kyrie.
Hi, Kyrie.
I've been listening to Josh and Sarah for a couple years now. Hi, guys. They are funny, down-to-earth, genuine, and extremely empathetic.
Thank you.
They own up to their mistakes and always try to see different sides to each story.
We try.
Sarah's openness with her own trauma from a narcissist parent, and Josh being there. No, Josh's open mind to different views make their takes on the story so relatable. I love the diverse intros, random fanfic stories, and of course the Reddit listener segment. If you are looking for a Reddit podcast with real everyday hilarious people who still work full-time jobs, this is the one. Thank you, Josh and Sarah, for your hard work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We do not work full-time jobs.
We're part-timers.
We're part-timers now. Trying to get to not full-time.
That is true, yeah.
I don't know why that would be something that you would want your podcasters to have.
Yeah, be worn out from all the chairs and tables I move all day.
Or the people that scream at me every day.
Yeah, exactly right.
But no, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, Moonlight Leah, 5 stars. So good.
So good.
Hi, guys. I recently found y'all's podcast last week on TikTok and decided to listen to the podcast. You guys are so incredibly funny and actually makes me laugh out loud.
No, thank you.
I even find myself watching the podcast on YouTube, but very rare. Sarah's so funny and pretty, and Josh is very funny and have the perfect podcast voice.
Oh, my God.
I've always gone through the last 20 episodes, and I can't wait to go through more. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's very nice.
I'm happy that I have a fucking podcast voice. Hi, everyone. Welcome to.
Hello.
I was playing on Discord recently with the family group game night.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say his name because I don't want to like put him on blast.
Yeah, we don't.
He said that like I like your booming voice, and I'm like, thank you.
Booming voice. Ooh.
Literally slay from Oddly Hanley. I think my favorite part of the show is hearing them grow and change over time. They seem so excited to keep becoming better people while making others laugh and learn along the way. I've been listening for a long time now, but recently have been putting it on while I do side quests and Legend of Zelda TOTK.
Hell yeah.
High key recommend.
Nice.
And one of the funniest podcasts I've seen from Marisa TW22. Found this podcast through TikTok, and it's been something I've looked forward to weekly ever since. I burst out laughing pretty much every episode. Love these two. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody's so nice.
Yeah, and we appreciate the 5 stars. That really helps out with the algorithm stuff. As we're slowly trying to make this our full-time thing, that's one of the things that apparently helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. So, God, we've had fucking and since we switched over to Megaphone, we've had 15,000 downloads. Jesus.
That's
too
more
many.
than what I put in last night.
Yeah. If you want to help support the podcast financially, so you get more consistent podcasts and stuff,
yeah,
a couple ways to do it. If you go to patreon.com/APWSTR, you get exclusive content, ad-free releases, and early releases. We've been able to get audio out 2 days before and video out 1 day before.
Yeah, we're trying to do a new schedule where we record earlier, and we don't let ourselves push it back a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're recording Saturday right now. This will probably be out for patrons audio Sunday.
Yeah.
And video Monday. Yeah.
Maybe because it's Father's Day tomorrow.
Father's Day, yeah. But hopefully by Monday, everything should be out.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. If you go to buymecoffee.com/APWSTR, you won't get exclusive content, but you will be able to, we'll read whatever you have to say as long as it's not racist, homophobic, sexist, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, anything terrible, yeah.
And also it's $3 a coffee. You can do as many coffees as you like.
Yeah.
We had one person give us coffees this week, and we thank you very much.
Thank you.
If I'm correct. Yeah, it should be from Christina, she, her.
Hi, Christina.
Love the pod. Yours is the only rambling podcast I like. Love
Thank
your
you.
take on Reddit stories, and TBH love the wolf stories too. Starkit is fine. Crying, laughing emoji. Same. I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I feel that too.
Y'all keep talking about being guests on another show, and I want to recommend You Are Good, a movie podcast about feelings.
Ooh.
Totally different vibe over there, but I think Sarah Marshall and Alex Steed would love to have you. If you haven't heard of them, I recommend their episode on The Shining and their discussion of Ocean's 11.
Ooh.
Matt Damon crossover? Question mark?
Oh, God.
Thanks again for making my days brighter. Thank you. I will say, I was listening to the Ocean's 11 one because that was the one you guys recommended, the second one you recommended.
Pretty good.
I liked it. Yeah, it's very nice and calm. Yeah.
I'll try it. I'll try the Shining one because that's my vibe. For sure.
I feel that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like their vibe too. So I think,
Thank
we
you.
might reach out. We'll see.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna email Reddit on Wiki, and I'm
honestly, yeah, why not?
I want to know what they
think about stolen content.
That's the only reason why. Yeah, I want to message every single person, find out who they are. I'm like, so what are your guys' feelings? And then I can make a YouTube video on it and make money.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's merch. It's on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It's all the link is down below.
Yeah.
We haven't updated it in months, but it's available if you want to put solved it on a hat.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it would be really easy to do merch from home.
Probably, yeah. That's not print on demand.
Well, I mean, it would be a limited run, but people do the
Cricut. Yeah, we should get a Cricut machine. Yeah.
No, I fucking hate those things. Those I keep seeing the etchings. Have you seen them?
No, I haven't seen.
Fucking shit. I don't know how to describe it. It's like silicone pads, and then you draw on a thing, and then you just do the thing, and then you fucking take an etching thing, and it makes a stamp.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And you do ink, and it makes a stamp.
Nice.
I feel like that would be pretty easy to fucking do. You get a simple design,
and then just put it on.
And then we just figure out how to ship them.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
I feel you. We just need a P.O. box. One day.
Also, it'd probably be cheap as hell.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this later. Let's get through the.
I don't know, fuck. But I want to make quality merch and not just shit that's gonna get printed from a website. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Put down in the comments what you want what merch
you want.
Yeah. And I'll figure out how to make it.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Channel memberships. It's a cheap way to get your name on it.
Patreon, is there a fucking free trial still?
Yeah, there's $1 and $3 patrons a free trial right now, which means you get access for a week.
Yeah.
If you want to have your name at the end of the podcast in the description, it's $5 and $10 on Patreon or $3 for your channel membership.
Yes, and you get when we start streaming again, which may be in the future, way down the line.
You'll get emotes. Yeah. If anything, I think if we start streaming, we might stray away from gaming for a little bit. We might try and I know we've talked about it a little bit, maybe doing Reddit, just what we normally do.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah. Let's talk about this later.
Okay, I think that's it though.
I think that's it. All right, thank you all for watching that break. Now enjoy those Reddit stories.
Oh,
Okay, so right before we do Reddit.
I found something on the internet.
All right.
I don't think it's real. I think it's a parody.
Okay.
It might even be a fucking psyop.
Ooh, psyop, potential psyop alert. Wee you, fuck.
Taylor Swift fans are trying to unionize.
Damn it, I love Union, but I hate Taylor Swift. How do I react to this?
It's called the TSFU, the Taylor Swift Fan Union.
Okay.
Fan work is real work. Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry, I'm just allergic to nonsense.
Fans do the vast majority of promotion and marketing for Taylor Swift without being compensated. Yet we, as fan workers, still have no formal bargaining power in the musical direction or brand identity of the celebrity we collectively created.
I don't agree with this so far.
I mean, it's obvious. I think it's obviously like it's.
I think this feel. This looks like fucking bait.
Yeah, it's bait. We deserve a voice. The Taylor Swift Fan Union offers fan workers the ability to collectively bargain for a creative vision of Taylor Swift that better aligns with our shared values. The TSFU also demands the recognition of our labor through compensation and health benefits. Health benefits? I didn't even collect when I was like reading that.
Oh,
Connect.
I already have some. Okay, all right.
Okay, the need for workplace safety. Recently, many fan workers were harmed by Taylor's unilateral decision to date an alt-right extremist without union consultation. The TSFU unequivocally stands against hate and will work towards a future where this kind of workplace violence never happens again. Workplace violence?
This has to be fake.
It's got to be like a psyop, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it has to be because this is like such a this is trying to make the idea of unionizing look bad. Yeah, by making unions for fans.
And then I want to read some comments too.
Okay, all right.
Because it's pretty widely known that it's not real.
Okay, good.
A seat at the table. To maintain accountability to fan values, we propose a seasonal meeting between Swift, her management, and elected TSFU representatives to come to a collective agreement on matters relating to her future musical output, social life, touring schedule, commercial endorsements, and fan availability.
And this is that's already like the first big difference between an employer and a person is that. You also like okay. Oh God. Okay,
no, there's a lot. There's
a lot already.
There's 4 more. From fan reactions to fan realities, as fan workers who've dedicated countless hours to studying and constructively criticizing Taylor's celebrity, we are uniquely well positioned to offer creative suggestions for her career moving forward. Who better than fan workers to determine what fan workers want and need? The need for reparations. The TSFU also seeks remuneration for previously uncompensated promotional labor. This includes fan workers' fair share of revenue for album sales, streams, merchandise, and concert tickets, none of which would be possible without the labor of the TSFU.
For sure a psyop. For sure a 4chan thing.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah, that reparations.
It's the buzzwords of like social work.
Jesus, which fucking Nazi decided to do this? Jesus.
Healthcare for fan workers. Many fan workers are still processing the trauma of Taylor's associations with the alt-right, despite her previous commitment to BIPOC and LGBTQIAA2S plus allyship. What the fuck is that? LGBTQIAA2S plus.
Two-spirit, second spirit, is that what that is? I don't know. I think
you know what, you're probably right. But I mean, yeah,
I've never that's not the pop that's
adding the extra shit on.
Yeah.
It feels I don't know.
It feels weird. It feels weird because like it's LGBTQ is what most people say.
And it sounds like the joke where it's like LGBTQAZBD blah
yeah,
blah.
like alphabet mafia.
Yeah.
So this God Christ almighty, I'm sorry.
The TSFU looks to establish emergency mental health services for all of those still suffering, including therapy and hospitalization costs. Our mission. By joining the United Musicians and Allied Workers, the TSFU looks to become the first formally recognized fan union in history, revolutionizing labor relations between fan workers and the celebrities they've labored to create.
And workers is...
That's crazy. Now is our moment to end exploitation and create equitable representation for Swifties everywhere.
that it? Is that the last one?
No. So there's a comment on Instagram that said, "Give the fans conservatorship over Taylor," which was what Britney Spears was in. That's
good. That's a good thing. That's
yeah. So and then I think whoever posted it said posted the labor union thing. Brad Trammell said, "No, because conservatorship is misogynistic. As a labor union, all we're asking for is the formalized right to make financial aid, social decisions on behalf of the celebrity we feel a rightful sense of ownership over, by compelling her to preemptively seek our approval for the decisions she makes in her life/career."
So a
conservatorship. This is about empowering fan workers and giving back to the community for greater inclusivity.
Fan workers sounds like a buzzword that Uber would use to convince people to like drive.
It's filled with buzzworkers.
Yeah,
buzzworkers.
Yeah,
buzzwords. It's filled with that. It's just like, you know.
Yeah, it's just nonsense on top of nonsense.
Yeah, but I want to read some things. "I'm dying. How do you expect an artist, blah blah blah, actively involved in making you pay with your soul to see them, to want to part with a penny to pay you? You couldn't get tickets either, huh?" And someone goes, "Please tell me this is a parody." And then someone said, "This is a parody." It's not.
It's not. It's
not
a
really,
psyop. It's a psyop. Yeah. It's what the? Because this isn't even like a satire on unions. Like what's the parody of? Is it supposed to be of like the idea of unionizing
or fan behavior?
Yeah. What's this supposed to be making fun of?
Exactly.
Because like, right. Like okay, so like, man, because like this just assumes and like because this really does assume it has to be like some sort of like weird operation because it's really trying to like bring out dumb people to agree with it by using those buzzwords.
Yeah.
Like, cause like, you have to have a fundamental misunderstanding between the relationship between employer and employee and creator and fan.
Oh, he's an artist that does parodies.
So it is a parody. So what's the fucking parody of, though?
Yeah, that's the thing, though. I don't really like it because it's kind of making fun of unions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or just about Taylor Swift fans. But even then, I kind of think that's a little misogynistic. Like, yeah, Taylor Swift fans are really, you know,
crazy.
Whoa!
Yeah, no.
But no, like, they're not even really that crazy.
No,
honestly,
they like Taylor Swift.
She is a machine.
Yeah.
She's a corporate machine, and they like people that like Coke.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
She's a can of Coke, and you go and you see it, and she puts on a performance, and then you receive your experience, and you cry, and you go home, and that was great. That was your performance. Yeah. You spent like $800 on that ticket, whatever.
Exactly.
That's what it is, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, and she does controversial things to keep herself in the limelight, and then, you know, you get controvised by it. It's not a word, but like fucking, you know.
Is the parody mode supposed to be about Matt Healy or whoever the fuck? Like,
yeah, he's the alt-right guy.
Oh, yeah, but like, yeah, what is it saying?
Yeah, kind of overblowing what he did. Yeah.
I don't get.
Yeah, I just don't like it, but
I don't like it either.
I mean, I think it's a little funny.
I
think it's a little bit funny.
It's funny in the sense of like, well, it's funny. It's funny in like the first sense where you're just like the reparations thing is funny to like the idea of that.
I mean,
like,
that's the thing I don't find funny.
Really,
don't bring reparations into it. Don't bring shit like that into it.
Okay.
The LGBTQIA2S plus is like, bruh, if you're saying that shit to make fun of it, I feel like that's homophobic in nature.
Yeah.
But I'm very sensitive, so who knows? Maybe other people will think it's funny, but
actually, I've been a part of the alt-right this whole time, so I think it's funny to make fun
of it. You think it's hilarious?
Yeah. No, but I don't know. Like, it's very like, that's a joke, everybody. Like, fucking.
Nope, not.
Nah, it's real. It's a real thing I said. No, I like literally though. I guess it's just because like it's like my brain's not working.
It was just crazy. I just had to read it. It was crazy.
Jesus.
Reddit, right?
Reddit, yeah, it's Reddit. Is that saying in or?
Yeah, if you want.
All right, or is that Patreon?
No.
Okay, it'll stay in. All right.
Fuck it.
What the fuck is going on? All right, okay. So welcome.
Last thing about that.
Okay, yeah.
Before we get into it.
So I could say welcome
People
to Reddit.
say that women don't like rock and roll. Or that women don't like,
yeah,
you know, that shit. The answer is no, because you treated them like shit.
Yeah.
And they went and like, if you have been to a Taylor Swift concert, that's a rock and roll concert.
That's a rock and roll concert, yeah.
Like, she has fucking created an audience that is fucking head over heels in love with her. Just like you are about your favorite fucking rock musician. She's a star.
Rolling Stones, yeah, it's all the same shit.
Yeah, like fucking somebody said this about Boy Genius, where like they were like, I don't think I would have ever like they thought that women crowds like screaming over Elvis was like a thing of the past, and then they went and saw Boy Genius.
Yeah,
it's like remember Phoebe Bridgers?
Phoebe Bridgers, yeah, that
everyone
was
screaming at the top of their lungs. That was a rock concert.
That was a rock concert, yeah.
And women love music and they love that shit, but they have gone to fucking environments where they feel accepted.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And if you don't see them at your rock concert, it's because they feel like they're not accepted.
Exactly. Yeah.
And God. I don't know, making fun of their fandom.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Kind of does that, you know.
Yeah. God. Anyway,
Reddit, whatever.
Reddit, it's Reddit time.
Whatever.
That's our bread and fucking butter, Sarah.
My Reddit fucking butter. Okay, am I the asshole for begging my girlfriend to uphold a sexist tradition just so she can make a good first impression?
You know, I didn't read this one because I thought the title was like too bad, but if you pick this one, I'm excited.
I was like, I thought I did the form wrong. I thought the title was the Am I the Devil title.
But that's just the fucking...
That's the guy. He is admitting that it's a sexist tradition, but he's still making his girlfriend do it.
How can I be the asshole?
I still got a question.
I still
don't know. I got to go on Reddit and know. I have a big family that's incredibly close. We have big family dinners every few months where we all meet at my great-grandfather's estate and eat together.
I don't like where this is going.
Hold on. Typically how this works is that the women go cook for the time they're there and the men don't. Which I am fully aware it's sexist as hell.
But still get in the fucking kitchen, broad. Get in that kitchen. I'm a Redditor. I'm cool.
That being said, I'm one of the youngest people in family, and my protests mean literally nothing. You did all you could.
I did. Well, guys, he did everything he could.
He protested one time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
One time, yeah.
At minimum.
I said, hey, can they not do that? And they were like, no. It's like, all right, I tried.
They're like, fuck you, you're young. And I was like, I guess I'll have to bring my girlfriend here.
Mechanic that opens up the valve and then closes it.
I'm like,
I don't know what's wrong with it. I tried.
$300, please.
Please, thank you.
Some of those women choose not to cook. However, this is usually met with a level of ostracizing. The women who don't cook are wives and long-term girlfriends, so they kind of already have a good family relationship doctored in. When I've seen new partners not cook, it's gone bad.
Ooh.
Like completely ostracized, not speaking, cattiness, rudeness, etc.
Fuck this family. I'm gonna be straight honest with you guys.
This dinner will be in 2 weeks, and my girlfriend was asked if she would attend. Initially, she said yes, which is great. I want for her to meet everyone and for everyone to get used to her being around, but when I explained to her the tradition, she was understandably bothered. I told her that I understood where she was coming from, however, it was best for everyone if she just played along.
Listen, I get it, but like, you gotta do it. Like, you gotta do it, all right? Just kiss a little bit of ass, come on.
Just a little bit of ass.
Just kiss a little bit of ass right now. Just a little bit of ass, and you want to kiss no ass anymore.
Kiss no ass. Everyone's asking. Everyone wants their ass kissed. I told her this isn't a permanent thing and that I am only asking her to do this so that she can avoid bad treatment from the rest of the family.
Think about how hurt you're gonna get if you don't cook me a fucking sandwich.
Listen, honey, if you don't get in there and cook me a sandwich, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, and you don't want that, do you? So get in there and make me a sandwich. This is her first impression. I don't think it's best if we cause waves. She told me that it's unacceptable, and if she has to do that, she will not be going. I've tried to find a compromise with her on this, but she won't budge, and she's pissed at me. With her, yeah.
Not the family, yeah. We tried. Well, I forgot. Sorry, we tried that already.
We did one time before. Maybe
I'm an asshole right now for even suggesting.
Yeah, you're not listening.
Again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
She told me that if I think it's acceptable to make her do this, I'm just as bad as everyone else. Well, my point is that she needs to make a good first impression. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
If you told me, hey, listen, when you come over to meet my parents, you gotta cook a fucking 5-course dinner, I would be like, I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah, no, that's fair, right? Like,
I'm not doing.
Because like also like I don't know, you know what that is too. That's also just like bad fucking hospitality. Like whoever's hosting usually.
You're not very gracious.
Maybe this is just and like this because this is I've been fucking beaten to death. I've been broken down by fucking Disney, fucking Universal, my current job, my goddamn parents,
bro.
That like and don't get me wrong, they'll cook or order out most of the time, but
it doesn't matter.
like because they get like
they are like bro. Your parents are so far the other way where it's like I want to make Thanksgiving. Your mom's like I'm gonna cook, and I'm like I could help cook. Like
stay out of the fucking kitchen.
And she's like, no, get the fuck out. I don't want you to cook.
Yeah, right.
And we have a fight about who gets to cook.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
Yeah, and like, thank God that's the way the fights are, you know, because I like shit, man. Like fucking you should break up with your partner if their family is just gonna uphold this.
Well, it's one thing to have shitty family. It's another thing to completely
it's another thing to be
that.
like, yep, that's how they are.
Yeah, like I guess I can't like weaponized incompetence.
So you just so you know, you're gonna have to cook. All the women are gonna have to cook, and then Grandpa's gonna come in and smack everyone's ass. So that's
just how it is. You're just gonna have to get ready for that.
He's old. He's gonna die soon. Just go with it. What, 5 years you gotta deal with that? Come on.
And I do think it's a very Americanized thing to like, at any bad problem with your family, just leave. But this is shitty.
Yeah, this is really shitty. Yeah,
like you know what I mean. And it's not on other people who come into your family to just accept it.
Yeah,
if they want to be a part of the family.
Especially something like that. I don't know. Like you have to go through like 7 trials. Like you're a fucking Scott Pilgrim. Like
the problem is that they expect it.
That's the problem. Is that everyone? If you bring someone into the family and they're female, they're gonna have to fucking like.
Yeah, and it's sexist as well. It's not men can't cook. They can't come in and cook.
Yeah,
they have to sit around and talk about beer and football
play
or whatever,
and fucking and smoke cigs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like it's just so fucking it's just shitty. It's shitty to put that onto especially new people. And like if you realize that's gonna lead to ostracization, then you have a shitty fucking family.
Yeah,
that's
sorry. Terrible.
Like you have a family that
you have a problem with your family.
Yeah, and like someone needs to fucking who needs to unionize? The women in that family. That is an actual where I'm like, you know what? All these women need to get together and stop.
I believe in familial unions.
Yeah. Rosie the Riveter, but it's for cooking sandwiches.
We can do it. Stop doing all the chores in the house.
God.
Yeah.
It solved it?
I
don't know. Yeah, just
the problem is that he doesn't talk to his family about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And say that it's sexist.
God forbid you like.
And also, I want to put this in alpha male, through an alpha male lens. If your family doesn't listen to you, you're a beta.
That's true.
You don't deserve a girl.
You're a beta. Yeah, you don't deserve. Yeah.
You don't deserve a woman.
Value man.
You're a low value male. If no one in your own family listens to what you have to say,
you're.
What makes you think that you deserve a woman?
We were watching. The Hassan react
Pearl.
Ethan versus Pearl.
We
watched it last night.
Hassan reacting to Ethan versus.
Yeah, that was a good fucking night. That was a nice meme, everybody.
She's so funny.
She is very funny,
and she's terrible, but she's racist and awful. But she's just like. I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that. I know what they're gonna do.
Your whole job is talking.
Yeah, and you suck at it. Come on.
You suck so bad.
Which don't get me wrong, same, but not for your reasons. I'm right about my things. I just am illiterate.
I feel we talk way too much, and most of it is nonsense.
Exactly. See? Yeah. But at least we don't think that slaves fucking like
enjoyed
loved it.
Loved their master.
Jesus. Go watch the Hassan Ethan. Yeah.
Ethan tears her apart.
Yeah, Ethan fucking
limb from limb.
Owns her with facts and logic. I just realized I never saved any of my stories, so I have to go to the fucking sheets or our thing and actually click on it.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it's not even that big of a problem. It's literally just I just gotta go in and click on the link.
Tell me how it is on mobile.
It's not. It's fucking mobile. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I gotta be real with you guys. I did not feel the majority of these stories.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna power through it. I'm a good little guy.
I'm a good little man.
Am I the asshole for screaming at my girlfriend after she had me waiting outside the mall? Place your bets. Place your bets, ladies and gents.
I bet that this one's gonna trigger me.
It's been about a full week since I had seen my girlfriend prior to this incident, and she had been begging me to come see her, telling me she misses me, and I told her the same. Whenever we see each other, we cuddle and give long hugs because since I am working, when I come to her house, I will have to have her come to the parking lot, talk, and then hug her hard before I go.
No.
For reference, she's 19 and I'm 21. She will be 20 at the end of the year.
Okay.
Yesterday, my girlfriend asked if we could hang out. She said she wanted to go to the mall and wanted me there. However, she never mentioned any friends coming along. I get to her house, she gets in, and we pull up to the mall, and I see a bunch of her friends waiting on her. She explains that we're all going shopping, and I feel like I was third wheeling. I felt really disrespected.
How are you third wheeling? You're one of the two wheels.
Yeah.
You're in the relationship.
Yeah, right?
The friends are third wheeling.
All right, get ready for this shift, though.
Oh, good.
Trying not to ruin her day, I told her to hang out with them and I'd come back when she was ready. I then decided to wait in the parking lot since I had nowhere to go in the area. I asked her to take no longer than 30 minutes. 45 minutes passes, an hour passes. I called my girlfriend 37 times. No answer, so now I'm infuriated. She comes out of the mall, I'm sweating because it's 103 degrees, and I pulled to the front of the mall, screamed for her to get the F in the car, and I flipped off her friends as I sped off.
Oh my God.
My girlfriend won't respond to any of my texts after I dropped her off at the house, and I feel bad about how I reacted. But at the same time, I was truly angry about the situation.
That you put yourself in.
And that's the end of the post. That's the end of the post.
You just made yourself angry.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like straight up.
God, that does remind me of some shit my mom used to do.
Really?
Yeah. That's when she, my mom, one time she just texted me. She was like, I'm going to pick you up from work early, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'll see if I can get out of work early, I guess.
Yeah, right.
So I couldn't, and I was on a fucking call center floor, so I couldn't check my phone.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea when she was going to show up. And I had no idea, like, what the fuck was going on. So I had to put in a request to leave early. And it takes them a long time to fucking get to it. And it's not guaranteed. And I think it was, like, 20 minutes late or something.
Oh, shit.
Or it went on pretty long. I felt bad. And so then I got back out. It was, like, 30 minutes to an hour or something. And my mom was just waiting in the parking lot. And I could have Ubered home or something. She decided to wait in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And I get in and she starts screaming at me that she had to wait for so long and that why couldn't I get out of work early or whatever.
Jesus
And I was
Christ.
like, fucking, this is like the 50th argument that month.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like pissed that I was just like, I don't want to like, when you get into an argument with someone like that where they're already screaming at you, what they want to see is you crumbling and crying and begging on your knees for forgiveness, and I just didn't have the emotional energy to do that. So it just like wasn't, and that's what led to it was now like 2 a.m. or something.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom drove over to a 7-Eleven, and I got out to get creamer for coffee because she wouldn't buy creamer.
Weird.
Even though I was living at home and everything. I had to pay for my own groceries and everything.
Yeah.
And I got out and to get creamer, and she sped off with all my stuff in the car
Christ.
at 2 a.m. at a 7-Eleven.
God.
And also the 7-Eleven didn't have creamer.
Damn.
So I had to get an Uber home, yeah.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
God. Awful, man.
It's
People
just like,
suck.
yeah.
Putting yourself in a situation so you can get mad and yell at someone.
Yeah.
And then later go like, why aren't you texting me?
Then I think she called my brothers and told them some sort of story about it. And now they think I'm an asshole for that.
God.
Still, probably. That was like 5-7 years ago.
Yeah, you're the ass because they didn't have creamer.
Because I'm well, I mean, you know, it's like a number of accusations where it's like I was trying to go to school and work at the same time.
Yeah, so you got a lot of shit on your fucking plate.
And she was like, I'm not going to charge you rent, but you have to pay for your groceries and you have to go to school and you have to do this and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so already stipulations on what's supposed to be a parent being nice to you and like
and she's like, you need to be an adult, and I was 21, but she was controlling my life pretty much.
So then like you're an adult, but actually you're my child still, so I gotta tell you how to do things.
Yeah, exactly.
But then so that's like the like so you're already asking like to have a parent not talk to you ever again, or like,
you're absolutely. And I also had like severe like mental health issues to where I was going to I was a part of a depression study for a drug where I had to have a transfusion every week. And to like bring myself back from like the depths, the brink of depression. Yeah. So it was difficult for me to do any of this stuff.
I feel that.
And my mom the entire time was like, "Why can't you do this? I don't know why you can't do blah blah blah. Like do this shit for me, do that shit for me." And I just got I don't know. I was definitely like a shitty attitude because I just didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But
also like.
It just was years and years of her saying, I'm lazy, I'm this, I'm that, or whatever.
That's going to reach ahead at some point. Like shit.
And now my whole family thinks I'm like a piece of shit, I think.
Well, they're fucking stupid. Like shit. So I don't know. Yeah, but like, I don't know. And it's just always crazy to me. I don't do you even like love your partner? And why are you trying to like
that's a good fucking point.
Yeah, like at this point where like you can't handle 40, like go fuck into a Starbucks. Why are you putting it on yourself to just be in a parking lot, And
you're very much like that. Like if I have to go somewhere, I feel guilty because of what my mom put me through. Going anywhere where you have to wait on me, and you're just totally chill. You're totally chill about that shit. Yeah,
because I'm not 5 and don't have I have an imagination.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Like you can go to the gym.
Yeah, right.
Or whatever.
So here's where my brain comes in. Where this is also a me thing. So I'm not gonna blame anyone if they don't do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like in a car centric society, where you have a car,
you can go anywhere.
You can go fucking anywhere, right? And it sucks that we have a car centric society, but there's the benefit is you can go anywhere.
Yes.
So what the fuck are you doing other than like fucking playing with yourself for 45 fucking minutes in a heated 103 degree fucking temperature?
Yeah.
Where you could also leave the car on.
Yeah.
And keep the AC rolling, or go on a mini road trip for like 30 minutes.
That is true.
Because I don't know, because you seem like too dependent, but you don't want to be dependent. You want them to be dependent on you because you're calling them 37 times.
That's crazy, dude.
Which is
maybe after 3, like stop.
Yeah, stop.
Even
Jesus.
3 is
Send
a lot.
Text, maybe.
Send a text message.
God, so I don't know. It's really like reading that. It's very much
go
like
into the mall.
Go into the mall. Yeah. Why do you feel like you're gonna be third wheeling?
I mean, I don't know. That's still controlling, but like the whole thing is controlling. She said she wanted to go to the mall on a date with you. You said no because your friends are here.
What's good at the mall? Nothing.
Maybe it's a little shitty. She didn't tell you about her friends, but she doesn't have to tell you fucking everything.
Yeah, right.
Also, like, why are you not chill with her friends?
Yeah,
that's already a red flag. And then also, like,
Did your friends say that about me? You should stop hanging out with them.
Yeah, like you made the personal decision to sit there in the parking lot, and then you blamed it on your girlfriend, and you told her, hey, I know you said you wanted a fucking mall date with me. I'm not going to be there, and you only have 30 minutes to do everything you need in the mall.
And timer starts now, so...
And it's like, bro, have you never been to the fucking mall before?
Yeah.
It takes you 30 minutes to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Bruh.
That's all you're allowed to do. You're only allowed to sightsee in the bathroom.
God, I hate people like that. Just in general, it's a personality clash with me, where it's like, if we go somewhere, and then you're like, we only got 20 minutes to be here. I'm like, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Right. Now I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you got planned to like have time.
Like,
I don't know.
Chill the fuck out. And I think you especially. Before you, I was just always late. I was just an asshole that was always fucking late all the time.
Yeah.
And then when we started going places together, you'd be like, Sarah, we need to leave like 2 hours before you leave.
Yeah.
And you're right every time.
Yeah.
And every time I think, that's pretty extensive. I don't know if we need to leave at that time. And then we're 15 minutes past the time that you need to leave.
Yeah.
We get in the car and we get there on time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, he's right every time.
Yeah.
Shit.
Gotcha. You just got pranked.
Yeah, you just have a better sense of time than me.
Yeah,
I think.
well, I mean, also, yeah, and I'm used to like, especially like when you're used to like a place like fucking Orlando.
Yeah,
like Google Maps will be right most of the time, but Put on 5 extra minutes.
Yes.
Because also, like, another thing that people don't think about usually, because I don't think about this per se, and that's why I put in the 5 minutes, is that you're not leaving right when, if you're in the house and it says 33 minutes, and you're like, all right,
if you're not leaving right then,
right then. If you don't hit the gas pedal right then and there.
Yeah, and that, when I was doing my job, like training for my job, if we left 5 minutes later, I would be late.
You would be 10 minutes late. Yeah, like it would be crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Just fucking plan better and be a better partner.
And like hang out with
you're
your
not a partner anymore. Yeah, hang out with
with her friends. Like you're complete incompatibility. You can't hang out with her and her friends.
Yeah, so.
And you're already putting restrictions on what she wants to do.
And you're just yelling at her.
Yeah, like she's a dog. Like she's a toy.
Sit and fucking stay.
And yeah, I think the...
Oh, hold on. Solved. I didn't realize there was more. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I think the thing for me, it's the lack of understanding.
Yeah.
In my mom's situation, she didn't care that I couldn't get time off.
Yeah, right.
She was like, well, why didn't you text me? And I was like, well, I can't have access to my phone on the floor. She's like, well, that's not an excuse. And I'm like, well, but it is.
What the fuck? Yeah, it is. It's literally an excuse.
And the same thing here, where you don't really talk to her to know why
she's going on and what plans she has, too.
You just ascribe, like, malevolence.
Yeah.
Without even talking to her first. And that's disrespectful to your partner.
For sure, yeah. Jesus.
No.
All right, now solved. Sorry.
Am I the asshole for canceling my plans with my girlfriend because she got upset with me over a joke?
Ooh. Well, it was just a joke, so.
That's literally his entire defense.
That's called it. So smart.
My girlfriend and I had plans to pick strawberries this morning. I wanted to show her a movie last night, and there was a scene that I knew she wouldn't find funny, and I thought about skipping it, but decided to show her anyways.
Okay.
I told her if she didn't like the movie, she could say so, and we would watch something else. Some context, my girlfriend is a black woman, and I myself am mixed, half black, half white.
Okay, all right.
There was a scene where Serena Williams was played by a man and being overly aggressive to a white woman. I laughed because I thought it was hilarious, and she did not. She made a comment that they didn't have to portray Serena as a man, and I told her to lighten up because it was just a joke. She started to tell me that it wasn't a joke for her and explained why she didn't find it funny, but I just cut her off because it wasn't that serious to me. She told me that she felt it was an overused joke and that it had implications for her life, but I believe in the freedom of jokes, and anything can be a joke if it's set up right.
Jordan Peterson, but a really bad comic.
Freedom for everyone other than black women.
Yeah, literally.
Even the concept of jokes.
Yeah, literally, like straight up, like fucking. God, it's in the marketplace of jokes. You get
in the marketplace of ideas. We need the freedom of jokes. And he's crying. She asked me to change the movie, and I told her she was being lame over a joke.
You offered, though, to fucking say that you changed the movie.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, guess what, fuckface? You gotta fucking respect... You made the rule. Fucking follow it.
Dude, and that's even by Reddit standards, and everyone's mad at him. And you know they wouldn't be if he didn't initially say that. They'd be like, wow, whatever, she's taking a joke wrong.
Broad can't take a joke.
But because there's a boundary, and he crossed it... Now it's a bad.
Now Reddit's like, yeah, you know, and that sucks too. It should have just switched it anyway.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it sucks that Reddit was like, well, actually, you did say to do it.
That's not the real issue.
That's not the real issue here. Yeah. No, but your issue is you don't respect your girlfriend.
And you laugh at racist jokes.
Yeah.
Every group of people have different jokes about them, and I see this as no different. I turned around and told her I wanted to leave and not come back because I'm not sure if I can be with someone who can't take a joke.
Too challenging for you.
Too challenging for you?
James A. Caster, ladies and gentlemen. God, Christ almighty.
When
you think you're fucking Ricky Gervais, not even like a good comedian.
What a little coward.
Yeah, what a little coward. Like, leave and never come back.
One conflict. One tiny conflict.
And you're like, get the fuck out of my house.
And you knew it was going to happen.
And you also
and you did
it
anyway.
Yeah, and you were like, well, you know, let's play it by ear. Let's play it by ear.
Let's see. She got upset with me and started going on about stereotypes and how she's had her womanhood questioned because she was black. That sucks. I told her black women weren't the only people who had stereotypes against them and that I'm not going to change what I think is funny because she can't take a joke. I started to ignore her and go to sleep.
Yap, and sleep into it. You know what I mean? God, what a dick.
Yeah, what a piece of shit. Before I went to sleep, she asked if I wouldn't leave in the morning. I told her I wouldn't just so she would leave me alone. We woke up this morning and she didn't mention anything. She tried to kiss me and say good morning, but I was still upset. I can't understand why she made such a big deal. I started to pack up my stuff to leave and told her I didn't want to be around her right now and that we couldn't pick strawberries today.
Oh my God.
She told me she wanted to move past it and just go about the day as normal, but I told her it was her fault because she couldn't take a joke.
But you were the one that tried to go past it in the first fucking place.
Exactly.
Wait.
Yeah.
And now she's like,
because she didn't give him the reaction that he wanted. Now he's
wow, what a little baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She got upset again and said that I was making the decision to not move on from it and said I was being an asshole because I wouldn't let it go. Correct? Yeah. I feel like she's trying to change me in what I think is funny, and I'm not going to stand for it.
This broad is trying to make me a better person. How dare she? Absolute C word.
Yeah. So I am asking, am I the asshole for canceling my plans on her because she got upset over a harmless joke?
She got what?
And am I the asshole for finding the joke funny? Darvo. That's a classic Darvo.
Darvo? Wait, what's Darvo?
The deflect. Argue. Reverse victim offender.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Wow. Yeah. What a
Darvo.
Dick. And this really. Anytime comedy's involved, I always feel internally that I'm like, oh, I have to fucking take this shit down. Like, where it's like, not like the, like what is it? When it comes to comedies, okay, because I guess we're kind of comedians. I don't really see myself.
I'm one of those people where I'm like, if I'm not on stage bombing, if I haven't bombed, if I haven't done the work, I'm not a comedian.
I get that, yeah.
I think I'm funny.
I think, okay, as people that are funny and tell jokes, right?
Into a microphone. But it's not necessary. To people.
It's not the same thing as being a comedian.
We have to be standing.
Okay, yes. We're not stand-up comics. Yes, I know. We're sit-down comics. Yeah, great. Yeah. But no, we're podcast comics, all right? Whatever.
Yeah, but
like whenever people talk about, because like crafting a good joke is a fucking art, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's always people that tell shitty jokes that ruin it for everybody, or laugh at shitty jokes where it's because, you know, the thing of like, you know, punching down and punching up, right? You know, It is that James Acaster bit of like, oh yeah, you know who hasn't had it hard enough? The trans community
or black women,
you know.
Well, and it's like specifically, okay, take race out of it. Race is a big part of it, so don't think I'm taking it out for the entirety. It's just we're both white, and we don't know the experience of a black woman.
But okay, as the experience of a woman,
woman, and I don't also know this because I'm fat, but a woman athlete is already masculinized. You know what I mean? If you bulk at all as a woman, you're gonna be like, she's scary. She's a threatening woman. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's shitty because no, you're still a woman.
Yeah, you're a woman who has a hobby that requires you to have muscle. How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you? Yeah.
Now, black women as well, there's the angry black woman. There's the this and the that.
Yeah.
And so to make a lame, your ex-girlfriend is right.
Bottom of the barrel.
Like, oh, let's just have a man dress up as a black woman and be overly aggressive.
And let's call it a night. Yeah.
I'm
going on break.
Not only just a black woman, but a famous black athlete.
Yeah.
Who is a role model for black little girls everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's tear her down. How about we do that?
Yeah, right.
And I can totally recognize being offended by that, and it's valid, of course. Cause yes.
Yeah, I feel that.
And what you did, instead of being like, oh, you know what, I understand why you're upset and I get it, blah, blah, blah. I still think it's funny personally, and maybe we can have a conversation about that. But instead of doing that, you said, fuck you. I'm going to bed. I'm canceling the strawberries and I'm going home, bitch.
Yeah.
That's what you did. And now you don't have a girlfriend anymore for sure.
Yeah. The lengths men will go to not get pussy.
Yeah, I know, right? Like this poor woman wanted to just move on from it too, which she shouldn't have.
She shouldn't have, yeah.
But she did, and you just couldn't do it.
I couldn't handle. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Now we're not gonna fight about this anymore. I'm leaving.
Such a fragile ego.
Yeah, right. Like, Jesus.
You couldn't even do that.
She tried kissing you.
I know.
In the morning, she's
said
doing
good morning.
Everything.
You couldn't even
to try and mend things.
Well, and bringing that up also, that's like a very small problem that's also here. Is like when you're arguing with your partner.
Yeah.
You don't just withhold all affection.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, you don't. Yeah, you just like.
You should still be able to like kiss and be like, good morning.
Yeah.
Because you respect each other on some basic level, right? But just because someone pisses you off and you're like, I'm going to disrespect you now.
Actually, Sarah, when you try to kiss me,
it's manipulation.
It's manipulation, actually. Yeah, because you're trying to make me feel bad for you.
I have another story too where...
Oh, really?
A girlfriend... it'll come up later, but she says that like her boyfriend is crying during an argument, and she goes, and that's so manipulative. And I just thought that was really funny.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Man.
Men have emotion equal manipulating. Person have emotion equal manipulation.
Yeah.
Jesus. Like, don't get me wrong, there are manipulative people out there.
Yeah.
But... If you default to the position that anyone doing something during an argument is manipulating you specifically, you need a therapist. You need a therapist.
Yeah,
that's what.
Most likely that's coming from either past traumas or like some sort of like narcissistic shit.
Right. You gotta figure there's something wrong here.
Yeah,
there's
like
an equation that isn't
about
equating.
You, most likely.
Yeah.
If you don't have the ability to empathize with that other person, it's like.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, but what a dick.
What a dick.
God, and also it affects me personally as someone who tries to be a comedian that is funny, has dark humor. But doesn't like have to like equate to
stereotypes and
stereotypes. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's just lame. It's like I feel like we're past that, honestly.
Yeah, come on, grow the fuck up.
Yeah, high key.
Bitch.
Bitch. Like you like stupid jokes. You like lame ass racist ass.
You're like a fucking seal.
Misogynistic ass jokes.
You're a baby of jingling keys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like come on.
God. So I think we solved that though.
We did solve it.
Nice. Who's texting? My fucking mom, yeah. I'm gonna get this one. The way I'm gonna phrase this is I'm gonna get this one out of the way.
Okay.
This is a long one. The Am I the Devil title is, how do you guys feel about this? What's you guys' thoughts on this one?
Okay, all right.
This is from True Off My Chest.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I cheated on my then pregnant wife 26 years ago and lost the chance to know my daughter. Buckle up.
Okay.
Buckle the fuck up for
Sounds
this one.
Sad. Okay.
You think so?
Is it funny?
No.
Oh, okay.
About 26 years ago, I cheated on my then pregnant wife, which I fully accept was 100% without a doubt a situation where I was fully in the wrong.
X to doubt.
I quickly admitted it to I quickly admitted to it, and she understandably went ballistic.
Mm-hmm.
She told me I'd never see my child ever, and that she was gonna ream me dry with child support. Honestly, the first few weeks I tried to mend things. I told her that I'm not looking for forgiveness, but I am sorry. I at least wanted to be a part of my daughter's life, but she was understandably angry, and she stood by what she said. She did what she said that she would do, and I honestly wanted it all to end without too much stress, so I didn't even bother with a lawyer. I lost the house, the car, and everything I owned, and I had to move back to my parents' house, where I got the scolding of a lifetime.
Yeah.
They shat on me for a week straight, but again, I deserved it, so I never thought to fight back.
Just a week?
Yeah, just a week.
Just 1 week? That's
1
crazy.
week since you looked at me. I quickly... sorry, I was there. Low-hanging fruit. That's my bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Is bare naked ladies references. I quickly bounced back since I had a pretty good job and moved to an apartment, and it had been a few months, so I tried to contact her again. I just wanted her to let me have a relationship with my daughter at least. She had been born at the time, and I wanted to see her, nothing more. She still refused and told me that I'm never gonna see her ever again. Well, at that point, I was at an all-time low. It was clear that I had made a mistake to not try fighting for the right to at least see her, but it was too late to think about this. So after a few months of depression, I got over it and started dating again. It took a few dates, but I found a new girlfriend. When we got serious, I told her all about my past, my previous wife, my cheating, and my daughter, and she was aware of everything I had done, but she chose to trust me that I would never do it again. 24 years later, I've almost moved past all that. I'm married with 2 beautiful kids, and honestly, life's great. I still have thoughts and curiosity about my daughter, but from what I gather from my ex-wife's social media, she's married a brilliant guy, and they raised her well, and even gave her a brother. She inherited my hair and eyes and was a swimmer, an excellent tennis player like me. She did well in school and graduated salutatorian.
Okay. Salutatorian.
Salutatorian, I don't know how to say words. She got into college and my ex-wife gave me a chance to chip in for a car to celebrate that achievement.
Nice.
It was medical school, and she's currently a first-year resident.
Nice.
I wanted to be a doctor once upon a time, but I could never hack it in medical school, and seeing her succeed where I failed is a joy, but she doesn't know me. Not even a little bit. She doesn't know what I look like, she doesn't know who I am, and it doesn't seem like she's interested.
Good.
I guess that is probably why my ex-wife gave me an opportunity to talk to her back when we were trying to get her a car for college, and she wanted to know if I still wanted to meet her back when they asked me to chip in for the car. Thinking back, I don't think it was about the cars. They could have afforded it on their own, and they're pretty well off. They could have financed it if they weren't. I think my wife was trying to open a chance for me to get some kind of relationship with her before it was truly way too late. But I felt like it was way too late at the point. I told her that she should feel free to tell her about me, and if she ever feels the need to meet me for herself, I'd be more than willing to do so. It's on her to meet me, actually. Did you know that?
My God.
It's been almost 4 years since then, and she hasn't reached out. My wife told me that she's not really interested in meeting me since she already has a great father. She said she told her about the car and how I tried to be in her life in the earlier years, and that I never missed payments for her child support. She said that she doesn't really know me, but she appreciated the gesture. It doesn't seem like she's ever going to be open to meeting me, and all I can do at this point is try my hardest to forget about her. It kind of sucks that I did this to myself, and even though I love my wife and kids, and my life is great, I feel terrible that she's better off without me, and I don't have a way to get to know her. There was no way for him to know her at all. No opportunities.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, this guy's fucking stupid.
Oh my
God. All I can do is be proud from a distance as she's not planning on approaching me. I've thought about approaching her and at least becoming acquaintances and introduce her to her half-sibling, but at the same time, I don't want to be the one who reaches out. I want it to be her choice because I took way too long back, and I should have persisted because I've missed way too much of her life to consider myself anything to her.
Fellas, are you ever too socially awkward to get to know your own daughter?
Fellas, is it gay to get to know your own daughter?
Oh my God.
She's right, this is Minnesotan. She's right, She already has a great father. Getting involved with her would make no difference. We're pretty much strangers. I just wish that she could at least meet her half-siblings. No good reason for it, just some kind of relationship with a person I can't even call my daughter anymore. I just regret the people my stupidity ultimately robbed. My parents had a grandchild they died without meeting. I don't think they even got to see a picture of her or find out how she did in school. I basically robbed my whole family of the opportunity to get to know her. Above all else, she's family, and I believe they would have gotten along. I can't change that now, but I just wanted to get it off my chest. Thanks if you read until this far. My kids are also aware that she exists. She's also aware of them, but me and my wife agreed that we'll only ever try to arrange for them to meet up if they themselves want to meet up.
Okay.
You want the first comment?
Yeah, what is
on
it?
Am I the Devil?
Yeah.
He gave up fighting for his daughter faster than I would giving up fighting for all my Rare's Magic the Gathering deck.
Yeah.
That's the craziest
He gave up fighting for his daughter faster than we grieved our dead cat.
Yes. And that was
within like a year.
That was like me. Hey, can I see my daughter? Wife? No. Me.
Oh damn! 3 weeks later. Fuck! I better.
I gotta. Oh, new pussy.
Yeah, I gotta find a new lady.
I gotta find a new lady.
Shit.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
That's weird, right?
He's like, I don't want to reach out.
That's on her.
You're crazy,
but also,
dude.
like, I kind of regret it. And there's like nothing I can do though.
I'm sorry.
But also, like, she can do something.
This is a small point because obviously this guy is fucked in the head.
Yeah.
But like, if you go through a divorce and you don't get a lawyer, you don't get to fucking whine about the wife taking the house.
You don't get to whine about like I don't think I deserve
It's
a
like
lawyer.
walking into battle without any armor or any weapons and then coming out and being like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why did they do that
they took
to me?
my castle.
Like, yeah,
it's
dog.
weird. Yeah, like how much self-loathing can a person go through before it's kind of like you're doing this to yourself, man?
This is my problem with Marriage Story. They made it seem like the lawyers were the ones that really made the marriage messy, and it's like, no, the guy cheated on his wife.
Yeah.
Who did nothing but support him.
Yeah, right, literally.
And then she won the divorce.
Exactly, yeah, that was bound to fucking, yeah.
She's not, like, she's not the villain. You know what I
Right,
mean?
like, yeah, like,
that's crazy. I don't know. That's why I didn't like it. But I did like it, but
No,
it was just weird sometimes.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, your daughter doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
She's not really your daughter.
Exactly. Yeah.
Make a fucking. I mean, God.
Your
I
pregnant
don't
wife.
know, man. People. Now, I feel like this is an unpopular opinion, maybe. Or maybe as soon as I say it, everybody's going to be like, yes, I also agree. But I feel like this is an old opinion of like, when you have these long-term relationship issues, fucking decide. Like, you know what I mean? Decide if you want to be in your daughter's life or fucking not.
Don't like, don't
if
be a
you want to give up
asshole.
on her, give up on her. She's not your daughter. Forget about her. Don't ever fucking talk
But
to her.
then you're writing
don't
this
whine.
super long Reddit post.
Stop whining. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Because then you also feel like you need to like make it like out in the world, public. You know what I mean?
Like maybe she'll find it and then she'll contact me.
Yeah, right.
Or fucking talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You had an opportunity.
And I feel like people are going to be like, well, but he couldn't because of what he said. I'm like, it's excuses. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's fucking excuses. Talk to your daughter or don't, and she's not your daughter anymore.
Yeah,
like, move on.
Like, yeah.
Instead, you're just making shit complicated.
For no reason.
For no damn reason. For yourself. Like, she doesn't even know the emotions that you're going through right now because you're not fucking communicating because you're the worst communicator in the world.
Christ. God.
Like, fuck. If you want to have a relationship with someone, fucking man the fuck up.
And have a relationship
and
with
send
them.
a text message.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If only we had these devices that allowed you to call someone or text someone from
like
anywhere in the world. Literally anywhere. It doesn't matter. Think of a place. Yeah, you can text from there.
It really makes me wonder. Like, we have this like ability to just immediately text anyone that we want,
and no one uses it.
And so much apathy.
I don't even use
each other. I don't either.
No one uses it. Yeah.
No, there's a lot of people that I'm like, I wish we were still friends,
asshole.
and I don't do it.
You know, like
Yeah.
my mom texted me 3:25. I'm also doing a podcast right now.
Yeah,
but like,
that's true.
you know, like, but yeah, like fucking Jordan just texted me. I should probably text him back soon.
Nah, I don't know if I can do that. I finally did it to a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a long time, and it led to a really nice discussion, and it felt really great.
Yeah.
Do it. Just fucking do it. What's the point? Like, I hate the feeling of like, I'm not gonna be the one to reach out.
Yeah,
Why not? Why not? Why not?
I feel that.
Have a little vulnerability, my guy.
Yeah. God. Solved it though.
Just what a dumbass.
What a dummy. Yeah. This is
like,
not dumb.
Sure, you're an asshole or whatever, but you're also just a dummy.
Just a little silly Billy. Yeah. Christ, I am so hungry. I'm sorry.
No, it's a mood. We never eat lunch before these.
We literally we had breakfast before, but I didn't eat lunch.
Yeah.
Damn.
Am I the asshole for working a shift during my daughter's birthday?
Ooh, I was probably gonna read this one, but I don't remember.
Okay.
You're good.
I, 42 male, am a registered nurse. My wife, 41 female, and I have a daughter who turned 8 today, and we decided to throw a party for her. Despite me working full-time at a hospital and part-time at an aesthetics clinic,
whoa,
our finances are such that we are always late on the mortgage because of our other expenses. Mainly because my wife has a career as an equestrian, and her expenses for that career set us back around $38,000 a year.
Wait, what? That's not that's a hobby. My brother in Christ. My brother. Listen. Whoa, hold on. Wait.
Add that to our house in a gated community close to the stables where they keep my wife's horse and our student loans, shopping, golf, etc. We are always behind on our mortgage. So I was shocked to find out that the day after we were denied for a very small loan, as well as a credit card that caters to people with bad credits, that my wife paid an extra $550 for a better party photographer. We could not get the deposit back for the other one.
Whoa, really?
For an 8-year-old.
That's kind of...
Take your own damn photo. Everyone has photos.
If only we had a magical
magic device that could take professional photos.
Almost professional photos, yeah.
You could get
professional photos off an iPhone. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. In the days leading up to the party, I was losing sleep over our finances. Pulling doubles has become my norm, but I'm usually off Saturdays. However, I have a reputation as being the one who will pick up any shift on short notice, so much so that my coworkers resent me because management asks why they cannot be like me. So a coworker got sick last minute, and I was told Friday night that they needed somebody for all of Saturday, offering a 12-hour shift. I knew my daughter's party was today, but I knew I would have spent the whole party sweating about the fact that we cannot pay our mortgage. So I decided to pick up that shift. When my wife found out I was going to work at 7 a.m. and not going to be home until evening, she was furious and accused me of being a bad father. She has not talked to me since. Am I the asshole for trying to pay bills? So this was on Am I the Devil? I kind of don't think this guy is the devil.
I wonder if they think the wife's the devil.
No, they think everyone's shitty.
Everyone's shit.
Because he didn't go to his daughter's birthday party.
I'm gonna...
Listen. My mom's not good. I was never mad at her for having to work on my birthday.
Yeah, I mean, it is shitty to miss, but also, like,
that's just a thing that happens.
They're kind of, I
sometimes
feel
you have to if you're like that.
Like, yeah, on someone's birthday. Like, fuck, man, I had to work on my fucking birthday this year, so I get it, you know?
But like, she's 8, so it's important.
It's an important birthday. So I think it's a little shitty to still work.
But
however,
I kind of understand.
We need to talk about the wife. Yeah, we need to talk about the wife.
So I chose this specifically because one of the comments on Am I the Devil says, sounds like you don't got horse money. That's my favorite.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't have horse money. You don't have horse money, baby. And that's my favorite thing anyone's ever commented.
Yeah, you don't have horse money, actually.
Sounds like you don't got horse money.
You got no horse money. No horses?
No,
yeah, like fucking...
So he did clarify his wife's career is negative 38,000 a year.
Okay.
So like all the profit that she makes from it leads to negative 38,000. So it's more.
So
and then whatever she makes at the end of like gross income is negative 38,000.
Wow, that's still fucking bad.
Yeah.
You're bleeding money at that point.
Literally, there's no profit.
You can't listen. I get like following your dreams. But why'd you pick the most expensive one?
I think
you can do it. Listen, I think you should be able to follow it and like, but you have to have something else though. Like, if you're gonna have like an equestrian like business, like.
What are you doing to make the business negative 38,000?
Yeah.
Like, you know, is there like a business projection? Like, is it like you're gonna make profit someday? Is it fucking that? Or is it that you just need to be part-time and
Silicon
you work?
Valleying your way into equestrian? Like, you know, we can get 1,000 users of this thing.
I mean, like, okay, say that like Bob's Burgers, you know, they own the fucking place.
Yeah.
And they're not making a profit. I wouldn't be like, quit the burger joint and go fucking
if you own it, like
if you own it and you're trying to run and you're trying to make a profit, then like I get it. But if it's just like you're really fucking bad at money, like don't be doing that and then also spend $550+ on a photographer for an 8-year-old's birthday party.
Especially when you lose the deposit.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
Like, don't also make bad financial decisions.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. You gotta
force your husband to work doubles like every day.
Yeah, because that's fucking shitty. And then also the husband's losing time with the daughter.
Yes.
Like just in general.
Like that's your actions and your career decisions when you're in a relationship do affect each other.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's really shitty.
I think the wife's got to get her fucking head checked. That's what I think.
Yeah, we got someone there needs to be some talking about the business. Yeah.
But I think it's a little shitty of the dad, but honestly I can
understand
the daughter's gonna grow up and be like, okay, yeah, I get it. You know what I mean?
Right. So
she's allowed to be hurt by it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a shitty situation is how I think of it, you know?
That's fair. I think it's a shitty situation, but
I don't know.
I wouldn't say devil, but
I'm more I feel like I'm more like emotionally empathetic to people that have to work overtime to care for their family. So when situations like that happen, I'm like, yeah,
I get it. Yeah,
me too. I feel that.
Capitalism's the real enemy here.
Well, golfing and horsing and
buying a yacht. You know, it's like fucking maybe.
I guess everyone should be able to do that, but like, fuck, man.
Still,
we're not there yet.
Yeah, but yeah, solved it. All right.
Sounds like you don't got horse money.
Am I the asshole for taking my child's device after I broke mine?
Device. Son, let me see the device.
I, 38 male, have one daughter, 13 female, with my wife, 39 female. I work in construction, and a few days ago, I decided to hold onto my phone because I knew I would be getting a call from my doctor about a tumor I have that's potentially cancerous. He was supposed to call me between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. when his office closes. I was still at work because I can't afford to take time off right now, and my insurance isn't very good. I set down my phone for a second, and one of my coworkers accidentally drove machinery over it. He didn't see the phone, and I don't blame him from accidentally going over it. I just waited because I was getting off my shift in 25 minutes, around 2:35 at the time, and then I could talk to my wife about it. I got off at 3 and drove home, and I was home around 3:30. My wife is usually home by then, so I was surprised when my daughter was the only one home. So her school year ended just the day before.
Oh.
I realized that I was supposed to receive a call, and at this point, it was 3:50, and I knew I needed to call the doctor back before his office closed. I asked my daughter if I could borrow her phone to make the call, and she said her phone was, quote, all hers.
No.
I disagreed, and we argued a bit about this before I took the phone, stating that I was the one who bought it and I needed it. However, by the time I got the phone, the office had closed. I had no information about my tumor. I said to my daughter that I was taking her phone permanently, and it was going to be that way for a while, as I needed the phone more than she did. She threw a fit and went to her room, so I began to delete some of her apps and downloaded ones I needed. I also looked through some of her texts with her friends as I wanted to make sure she was being appropriate.
What the fuck?
She was using curses with her friends in these messages, and I brought these to her too, and she got even more angry and locked her door.
How old is she?
13.
Well, of course she's using curses.
Yeah, she's saying the fuck word, dude.
Whoa.
Whoa. When my wife got home, she got mad at me and said I invaded our daughter's privacy and shouldn't have taken her phone. She then said it was my fault that my phone broke in the first place. I responded by asking if it was my fault I had a tumor too, and she said that it wasn't a good point and took our daughter and left. She said she won't come back until my daughter gets her phone back, and I apologized. But I think I need the phone. So, am I the asshole?
Walter White ass.
Yeah, literally, like fucking...
Legit, just like, you have a bad situation, and then you just make it bad for everyone else.
Yeah, we're literally like, you know, like, it was... Okay, listen, 13-year-old daughter is gonna get mad if you ask for her phone.
Take her phone.
It's one thing to, like, you know, like... It's one thing to react to that and be like, listen, I just need to check for my tumor, you know? It's another thing if you react to that by, like, delete. Snoop. You're saying the fuck word? And then her getting obviously more angry because now you're snooping around her shit.
Embarrassed, yeah.
And yeah, apparently in the comments, so his account's deleted. Like, it's he deleted his account. It's gone. It's gone.
Scorched earth. Yeah.
Scorched fucking earth.
Yeah.
Apparently giving off the vibes of, you're a child under my roof and therefore don't deserve privacy.
Right.
And yeah, and people are like, are you going to take the hinges off the door next? You know?
Literally, that's what I thought. That's what my mom used to say.
Oh, this is a comment.
Oh.
Apparently they're saying they're a troll. Damn.
Oh, they're a troll?
Damn. Well,
it's usually where it's like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of sad for this guy, and oh, he's just had a shitty situation. It's like, I feel like sometimes they're just testing to see if people on Reddit will get mad at men.
Yeah.
And then they'll switch the genders and see how the reaction is, you know?
Yeah. God, stupid.
Oh, well.
But yeah, fucking solved it though. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that to your kid.
Don't do that to your kid. If it was real, don't.
If you got a 13-year-old, they're saying curses.
Yeah. Ooh, what?
And if they're not, they better be bullied.
Yeah.
If your kid's not getting bullied at school, they're saying curses.
Yeah. God.
If you're like, think about a group of 13-year-olds that are all saying curses for sure. And then there's one that's like, Jesus loves me. And I promised my parentals.
Point finger, laugh.
Yeah, like they're getting bullied. You know what I mean?
Yeah. God.
Shit. Okay,
Jesus.
so the original title is Am I the Asshole for Leaving Brother's Girlfriend Out of Baby Shower?
Ooh.
The Am I the Devil title is Am I the Asshole for Being a Bitch About Marriage?
Oh, shit. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude.
Okay, I'm 20 female. I had my son about a month ago. I live with my mom and brother and decided to have a baby shower after giving birth. Did you read this one?
I've read this one. I remember this one now.
Okay, the baby shower was held at our mom's, and I just wanted close family. My brother, 28, and his girlfriend, 26, have been together 5 years. They live together out of state from us, so we only see them a couple times a year. I sent an invite to brother, obviously. So for
obviously, I mean, just the brother, obviously? I feel like it'd be... Okay.
So for the shower, I made shirts for family members that said mom, dad, grandma, etc. I thought it would be cute for photos. I had an uncle shirt for my brother, and he brought his girlfriend with. I didn't have a shirt for her. They're not married, so I didn't think to make an aunt shirt for her or include her in family photos.
What? Oh my God.
Once the shirts were handed out, she sat in the living room alone and was on her phone. It was awkward.
Oh, was it? Was it awkward? Yeah. Because I'm sorry, it's not God's way, you know. You can't.
Yeah.
You're having premarital sex. So
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
yeah. Fuck you.
Consummation before marriage. Once the shirts were handed out, she sat in the living room alone on her phone. It was awkward. I didn't let her hold the baby because her body language was closed off during the party.
Wow.
And my brother was accommodating her half the time. I barely got to spend time with him. She was free to eat and join games, but she didn't seem interested. And they ended up leaving early to go to her dad's, who also lives in the same city as us.
Well, that's good. At least she has someone there that cares about her. Jesus.
Exactly. Once the night passed, my mom called my brother to ask what was up. And my brother said his girlfriend was very upset and felt excluded, like she's not a part of our family. The party was literally for my newborn son, and now it turned into drama.
Oh, the newborn son that's not going to remember this. Yeah, for sure. That's for them, yeah.
I feel like my brother is mad at me over this. Am I the asshole?
You feel like your brother's mad? You're the baby here. You're a fucking child if you can't understand. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so the top comment I am with the devil, and it's scolding.
Okay.
You're 20 with a baby, living at home, throwing your own shower post-birth. How's your totally valid marriage going? Exactly. That's more harsh than anything I would say on this show, I think.
Oh my God. That is scorched fucking earth there, baby. Yeah, honestly.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's really... Yeah, yikes.
You're mean.
You're a mean person.
You're a mean person.
Yeah. And you're not a good friend or sister.
Yeah, you're just not good.
Yo, fucking Chris or Caleb pulled that shit. I would
you really be
furious.
Mad? Oh.
Yeah, because like, fuck, dude. You're supposed to be... I'm mad at my parents when they fucking don't include you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, like, shit. God, you know? I don't... Like, yeah, fucking... They really straight up, like... I don't know, you're part of this fucking family.
Yeah.
So fucking...
I mean, yeah, in 5 years living together.
Yeah, like, come on. Like,
yeah, it's us, too, yeah.
Yeah, we've been dating,
not 5 years living,
5 years.
but yeah.
Living together for almost 2 years now?
Almost 2, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah,
Time flies.
Right.
Fucking, yeah. What a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being a bitch about
Being
marriage.
a bitch about marriage, yeah.
They're not married, so why wouldn't she be the aunt?
God. Normalize not worrying about marriage.
People call like their friends the uncle to their children.
Yeah, so like it doesn't. Who cares? Like
it doesn't have to be.
We're just saying
blood.
words.
Yeah, it's just
we're all just puking into each other's mouths with our
like
knowledge,
ants,
like ants marking. Yeah. But yeah, no, fucking God, what a bitch about marriage.
I feel like we're not on it today.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking
sorry,
hungry.
y'all.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm so hungry too.
I'm so goddamn hungry.
We got Wingstop last night, leftovers.
Shit.
I want that so bad right now.
Can we take a 5-minute break so we can go eat, actually?
No.
All right, fine. I'll just go fuck myself.
We got 4 more, and that's it. We're halfway through.
Yeah. All right, so this is from Am I the Butt Face?
Oh, good.
You're too much of a fucking pussy to say asshole. Am I the butt face for having an affair with someone my friends have, quote, intended for my cousin? On Am I the Devil?
Mm-hmm.
Am I the butt face for being a selfish cheater?
Yay. Okay.
Yay. I know I am the butt face for having an affair. That is not the question. I'm sad and lonely within my marriage, but I love my 2 daughters more than my life. I would do anything for them. There were an incredible amount of issues for my wife to give birth to them. IVF, so many things.
Okay.
But no one cares about what the husband goes through during this process.
No.
It is what it is. Years ago, when all of the stress was coming down on me, I slept with another woman who I'd always been attracted to. She was fun, vivacious, beautiful, sexy, and completely in love with my cousin, who didn't want to be with her. They had dated for a few months prior to this. She was heartbroken and vulnerable over him, and I was feeling overwhelming pressure within my marriage, and we slept together. Afterwards, she disappeared from my life. I plugged on dutifully, my kids being the world to me. Never again stepped out of my marriage. Recently, I ran into her again, and we felt the same incredible attraction for one another. We texted for a while and eventually slept together.
What the fuck?
Guys, he's not asking if he's an asshole because he cheated.
Why even talk about it?
Yeah. My large circle of friends have always felt she belonged with my cousin. Now she and my cousin are reconnecting as friends again, and everyone is thrilled, hoping that he and this woman they all love will finally get together. I don't even know if my cousin wants to be with her, but my friends all want this. I know I'm the asshole for having an affair, but am I the asshole for being with this specific person because my friends want her with my cousin, even though he may not even want to be with her?
Did they say that you are? Do they even know this?
They don't even know. Yeah,
they don't
so
even
what
know.
The fuck is
so you're just bragging about having an affair. Like, there's no real problem other than you had an affair.
Yeah, right. Like, it's really, God,
what are you
it's
talking
so
about?
weird, right?
Yeah, he's just bragging that he put his dick in a woman.
Well, guys, listen. I know it's bad to have an affair with this smoking hot chick.
Yo, there was one I almost did. It was, am I the asshole for having an affair or like sleeping with my husband's brother?
I think I remember that. I don't think I read that one. I think I looked at the title. I was like, I'm not touching that.
Well, I was like, oh my God, yes, I'm touching that. And I read it and it really read like a softcore porn. It was like way too.
Is that the one where the person used the word wet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't do it. I was like, I would be too uncomfortable reading this on the podcast.
For everyone to hear.
Yeah, like that's disgusting. I'm sorry. It's just too much. I couldn't deal with it. Fucking but it was like she basically bullied her husband into doing an open relationship, open marriage.
Yeah.
Because he was too overwhelmed at work to have sex with her, and she was like, "Well, I have needs. I don't give a shit about your needs." And he was like, "Okay." And then his brother came over and was like, "What the fuck did you do to my brother? He's so sad." And then he started flirting with her.
Oh God.
And then they had sex, and she was like, "He blew my back out so hard, harder than my husband ever did." And I was like, "This is porn.
People just need to fucking jerk off,
this
man.
Is porn. You don't need to write porn and like put it on the internet. Like,
but
this
guys,
is porn.
am I an asshole for doing this porn shit or what? Like, come on, tell me.
Yeah, am I the asshole? Tell me. Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole? Yeah.
It's like, bro.
Yeah,
chill.
the humiliation kink. I don't know. Yeah, it's always interesting. Like the lengths people will go to justify behavior.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and also like it's really fucking funny trying to separate. Like, guys, I know I'm an asshole for doing this, but like, how much of an asshole am I? Like, come on,
yeah,
guys, come on. Like, I mean, let's be honest here. The friends really shouldn't be trying to make this thing work between the bitch I'm trying to fuck and my cousin. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, like it's crazy that like we're trying to separate like A and B. Like, guys, I know I'm the asshole for A.
Yeah.
What about B though? What about B though? You know what I mean? Like, it's not really that bad. It's not as bad as the A. I'll agree with that. But is B really bad?
This one got removed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's not on Am I the Devil? It was a relationship.
What? Oh no.
So I'm trying to find the auto mod.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Bear with me. Because they do that now.
Stupid.
But it's like, it's always buried because they don't pin it.
I will say, there was one Am I the Devil post I had today that, like, it didn't get buried. It was, like, 3 comments below, but it was worrying.
Yeah, that did. Yeah. That's why we choose Am I the Devil.
Yeah, that's because I usually have a copy of it. Because, like, I don't want to be here ass naked. Like, I don't have a story, guys. It got deleted. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie.
Okay. And I'm just going to choose one. I haven't read it.
All right, let's go.
It's kind of short, so we're just going to do this one.
I believe it. That's also your last story, too, technically, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Am I the asshole for replacing a door to one without a lock?
Oh, shit. I was thinking about doing this one. I didn't read it, but the title was intriguing.
My 29 male wife, Kate, 30 female, works from home. She has a small office with a personal library. She spends all her time there either working or reading. She could read for hours a day. She doesn't spend time with me.
Sorry.
She doesn't spend time with me anymore and tells me to hang out with her friends. Kate's door is always locked when she's reading or working. She wears noise-canceling earplugs. She leaves her phone and computer in our living room, so I can't communicate with her. The door was getting worn out. I told Kate I would replace it. I replaced the door with a new one with a non-locking doorknob.
Ooh, that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah. Kate was annoyed since I was invading her space. I think it's necessary, especially since I couldn't reach her in an emergency. Am I the asshole?
Oh, what do you mean you can't read? You have a phone. Also, like, yeah, I mean, noise canceling headphones and like locking the door.
He said that she leaves her computer and phone in his room so that he can't talk to her. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's weird.
It sounds like you're annoying. That's what it sounds like to me.
A little bit. And like, I feel like you saw an opportunity to encroach on your wife.
Problem is he didn't communicate.
Yes, that is fair. Yeah. And you decided, actually, I have an opportunity now to do something.
I'm just going to do some hijinks instead.
I'm going to do some wacky fucking hijinks.
I'm going to do some Tim on Tool Time.
Yeah, like fucking...
Tim the Toolman Taylor shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we're going to replace this door with something that my wife can't get away from me from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
She cannot escape me.
It's really fucked.
That's weird. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Fuck, man. Everyone should have some privacy. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like, yeah, if you go in like the bedroom and like lock the door, I'm not gonna be like that fucking bastard bitch. I swear to God.
Bastard bitch.
Bastard bitch.
Bastard bitch.
Yeah, I'm getting more creative because I keep saying the bitch word and like,
I know you
yeah.
do. Yeah.
I hate women.
I know.
Yeah. But no, like seriously though, like fucking, I don't know. It's just weird. You should have some fucking privacy, especially if you're working most of the time or if you just want to have like reading time.
Yeah.
You should be entitled to that even in a marriage.
Listen, you haven't read if you don't know how fucking annoying it is to be reading and have someone come up and be like, "What you reading?
What you reading for?
What are you reading?"
Yeah, that's annoying as shit.
I'm reading a book. Oh my gosh, what's it about?
Is it like Harry Potter?
Let me read my book. Oh my God. You know what I mean?
I feel that. Yeah, I don't know.
You ever been there? Been in that situation?
I don't read, but I mean, like, I don't know. Like,
That's true. You don't read.
I remember though I was at Starbucks one time. I was trying to edit.
Really?
This was
people came up to you.
Yeah, someone like talked to me about my laptop, like because it's a ThinkPad, and like I think this was because I was getting my car done. And I decided to walk over to the Starbucks nearby
and do some editing.
Yeah, and like this guy was like, "Oh yeah, I love ThinkPads." And I had a 5-minute conversation. And it was like cutting into me like trying to do stuff, and it sucks, you know, like because I don't, yeah, like so even if it's not just reading, like trying to do something,
yeah,
it sucks to be. Not annoyed, I guess, but like disturbed, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like reading, especially though, people are like, it's like an invitation for people to come over and ask you what you're doing.
I get that.
And people really don't like people who fucking read. Like, it's like people would see a book and they're like, I gotta go bother that person. I gotta go bother them.
How far can I get up until the point where I just tear the book in half? Can I, you know, like.
No, literally.
Yeah.
When I was a kid in high school, or middle school, actually, I think this is when this happened. I had a teacher fucking come up, take the book out of my hands, and look at it and like flip through it, and then give it back to me.
Oh my God!
Yeah, because they couldn't believe I was. And it was like Harry Potter, so it looked big,
Witchcraft,
but it was like not that hard.
Yeah, it's a kid's book. Yeah,
it's a kid's book. So they were just like
500 comments. I'm gonna get on that one. But yeah, no, fucking.
Harry Potter is not difficult literature to read.
No,
You're not analyzing fucking Harry Potter. I'm sorry. It just looked really big because there was a lot of stuff to get through.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of crappy world building to get through.
Yeah. God.
No, my turn.
That's your turn. Yeah. Solved it. All the time I've given you shit for eating on the podcast, and I was like, I needed to. And I'm sorry.
Like, no.
I want to retroactively say I'm sorry.
Not allowed.
All right. Everyone buckle the fuck up because I don't remember what my last story is.
Oh, well.
Did I do... Oh, it's this one. Okay, cool. This one's a fine one. This one's a fine one. Fine, bros. Not my A game.
React.
Yeah. All right, our final story of the night. I'm not gonna read the "Am I the Devil" post, but there's quotations in this title. Yes, this is from "Am I the Asshole?" Am I the asshole for playing favorites by paying for my son's platonic partner to join us on vacation? But not my pregnant daughter's fiance?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Every year, my husband and I, 51 male, 50 female, go on a vacation with our children, G, 23 male, and H, 26 female. This has been a long-standing tradition. As they got older, they began expressing interest in having guests join us. So their father and I implemented a rule that unless you're engaged or married to this person, they aren't allowed to tag along. This rule was implemented while G and H were still in middle and high school. We hated being the boring parents, but it saved us from having to look after someone else's child while on vacation. This was never a real hard and fast rule, of course.
Just say no friends.
Yeah, right? It was something we said at the time when neither of our children would realistically be getting engaged. Now that they're both over 18, it was kind of silently shifted to any serious romantic partner could join us. We've never brought this up, however, because it hasn't been relevant. We've been introduced to some of H's partners, but none of them have been around for longer than a year. G has never introduced us to anyone. Last year, my son approached me and asked if his best friend R, 24 male, could join us for vacation this year. This was a longtime friend of his, one that my husband and I could basically consider a second son at this point. He has stayed over with us more times than I could ever possibly keep track of, and in the past we had considered allowing him to come along when he and my son were still minors, but decided against it as we knew H would also want to bring along a friend, and didn't have one we knew well enough to allow. This conversation was the lighthearted one where my son said he knew that they weren't engaged, but he was committed to spending his life with R. We agreed he could come, and last year's vacation was a lot of fun despite H's protests. This year, things have been contentious. H recently revealed that she's pregnant when we didn't even know she was seeing anyone. We met this man once after this revelation, and during this time we got news that they're now engaged. They have seemingly been together for 4 months, and she's been pregnant for 3 of those. She asked if he could come on vacation with us this year, and we said no. She argued that this wasn't fair as R is coming again, and he and my son aren't engaged. I explained what I did here about how that rule doesn't really apply anymore, but she wasn't having it. She said we're playing favorites and it wasn't fair, but we've known R since he was young and know nothing about this man. I would like outside opinions. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Minor edit. My husband and I pay for plane tickets, accommodations, and most meals. Any extra souvenirs, extra experiences, etc. are covered by the kids and their guests who want them. That's it.
You're an asshole.
What an asshole, right?
Yeah, you're a bitch.
Yeah, right? Like, literally, like, daughter's pregnant, got a fiance.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a fucking baby. You're gonna have a fucking grandchild.
We don't care.
And a son-in-law. No.
I don't give a shit.
But the son's friend that I've known forever can, yeah.
There's definitely a reason she didn't tell you about this guy.
Yeah.
Whatever the reason may be.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Could be like a one-night stand turned into now she's pregnant. Oh, who cares?
Who gives a shit, yeah.
It could be that she's been dating him secretly for a long time.
True, yeah. There's
because
something...
she doesn't want you to fucking know.
But now it's like fucking... But yeah, and now like she's trying to like get you guys to know. Yeah. And also you guys said and never explained
it's just
that the rule's gone or whatever the fuck. Like...
I think it's creepy to say like, oh, you can't come on here unless you're engaged to a 13-year-old.
Yeah, like
that's for your future husband or what? What do they want? They don't want marriage. Like your son. Your son's like, I don't know. I want to bring on he's like my life partner, friend.
Yeah.
Gay or whatever. Who cares? I want to bring my friend who's my life partner. Like, just say that it's like a case-by-case basis.
Yeah.
And just do the hard parenting
just admit that
I don't want to bring your 13-year-old friend on the trip with us.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
But no, you had to make it more difficult on yourself.
Yeah.
In the long term.
Yeah. By putting hard and fast rules that really don't mean anything.
That don't mean anything, and you're like, actually, that's not really a rule anymore. But I never told him that.
I bring the people I like, and I don't bring the people I don't like.
Yeah.
A good life lesson for your kids though is that life is unfair, and even your parents are unfair.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
even your parents who control the entire situation.
Yeah,
are unfair to you.
God.
Yeah, life is harsh.
Yeah,
and you're the people who have the ability to shield them from that, and you didn't.
You didn't do it. Good
job.
Yeah. Awful.
Yeah.
The worst. God. That's our show. We did it.
That's it.
Damn, we did it.
We did do it.
I feel like that was a shorter one. I think we only recorded for maybe 2 hour, 20 minutes, something like that, given with the breaks we took.
That's true.
Nice.
Very good.
Good. Nice short podcast.
Nice, efficient.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Solved it. Sarah.
Yeah.
What do you want to plug on this short, efficient podcast?
On this short, efficient podcast, I would like to plug my Twitter. That's Soheron, THATSOHEERON, and that's THATSOHEERON. I'm also on Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, by that name as well.
Nice. I'm Joshua Chinland on Twitter, a guy I can see on Twitch and what's it called? TikTok. That's all I really do. I don't really post anything. The podcast is what I do shit on. Fuck.
Yeah, TBH.
Yeah. Podcast Saves Relationship on all podcasting platforms. APWSTR Productions on YouTube. APWSTR on TikTok. Podcast Save Us on Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell if you're watching on YouTube, and raise 5 stars on Apple and Spotify. If you want to support the podcast financially, go over to Patreon or buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR on both sites.
And if you're like, this episode was too short, we got more content for you on Patreon, and there's a free trial for $1 and $3 patrons.
Damn right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that episode. Have a great night, day, morning, whatever the fuck you're in.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Bye. Outro. Outro.
So anyway, back to the fry review. So the fries
are pretty good. They don't really keep though
they do not.
in the fridge.
I dropped a fry, and it's covered in.
It's in the microphone cable.
That's tape, dude.
Oh fuck! It looks exactly like a fry. What the hell? Where the fuck?
We're gonna have ants. We're gonna have so many ants.
The cats will eat it.
They're gonna die. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, they do not keep. But
They
the
don't
cheese
keep.
tastes good.
The cheese is good.
Just licking the fries for the cheese.
Disgusting.
I'll do it.
Ew. Don't do it. No, I don't like it. Just YouTube the names going up.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, we actually need an outro. So I can't
That
just.
was the outro.
Oh, all right. Fuck.
Fuck you. That's the
I'm
outro.
sorry, everyone.
Okay.